Hello, I am the Ronan Bond, and welcome to a twitch.tv/Ronan Bond live stream. On twitch.tv/Ronan Bond. Now I turn it into yeehaw, the cowboy thing, and I'm gonna just throw my lasso out there, and ooh, I brought back a fish. Oh, look at the size of that. Look at the size of that fish, you know what I'm talking about? Welcome to a redonkulous twitch.tv/Ronan Bond live stream on a twitch.tv/Ronan Bond. You seem happier than usual, says Hologram1. Really? Good. 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 I don't know. I'm glad that I appear happier. I'm going for that, generally speaking. You know, I don't want to be appearing miserable. You know, I do enough of that on my own time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your 26-minute, 46-second, 790 millisecond run in Clustertruck noability has been verified. And oh yeah, your 3-minute, 50-second, 640 millisecond run in Sci-Fi World has also been verified. Ladies and gentlemen, for today, and probably today only from the talk in the Discord server for the speedrunners over at Landfall Games, I hold the 4th place in the world. In the knowability percent category of Clustertruck, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Thank you. It is, isn't it? It's a giant fish. Giant fish. Fish. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you want that cod. All right, so there I am. 4th place on the full game leaderboard of knowability percent, but as I just alluded to, that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. In the process, during that PB, that 4th place run that I put in, I managed to put in a 3-minute, 50-second clear of level 7, is it? World 7, the Sci-Fi World, which is not quite a PB. It's like 1 second off a PB, but for whatever reason, I don't have footage of that PB, so I haven't uploaded it. So 3 minutes, 50 seconds, boom, I got myself another bronze cup on the leaderboards here for a during my full game run PB that is just 4 seconds off of the world record holder in the segment category for that while I was running the full game, which is maybe how all these other people did it too, whatever. It's important, it's big, it's happening. We're loving it. It's a fish indeed, says Hologram1. It smelt. Never mind. We're going to open up Clustertruck, and we're going to get in here. Hey, Paul, miss you, says Why Are There No Names? Hey, baby. How you doing? So, before we do get in, well, now I gotta wait for the black screen, the white screen. There's a white screen after the black screen. If I click again, now there's a white screen. And now Windows is like, I'm not sure what's...
play impressive so much, stop doing impressive shit.
Costs a fair bit of your pawn points to play it, doesn't it? So, yeah, that brings me to, alright, look, Clustertruck, it's open, go away. So that brings me to a couple of new things to introduce you to today. Number one, as Noah has just used, Talk Cream works. So if you donate over 10 bits or more, then the TTS kicks in, the text-to-speech thing, and it'll just read it to me on screen in a number of what I apparently consider hilarious voices and accents and things like that just happen to be built into the program. In addition to that, the other thing that we've done is we've gone and added a number of... You can't see them, they're off screen. We've gone and added a number of new sound files to our recently integrated play feature. Play feature. All of these cost pawn points, so if you donate 10 bits or more, it, invokes the TTS thing. If you spend 50 of your pawn points, which are earned either by donating, because any donation 10 cents turns into 1 pawn point, and 20 into 2 and 3, and $1's 10 pawn points and stuff like that. We're going to look at the decimal rounding of the... Anyway, so you got the pawn points, you get them by donating, but you also get them just by being here in chat. So this is just something extra that, I offer just for appreciation of you just showing up. You don't have to throw money at my face. Really appreciate it if you threw money at my face. If you would like to, let me just get a shareable, I've done it. I always click that button. If you would like to check out the other sounds that you can play in spending your pawn points and using them for something, as they've just kind of been not used for a while. And, yep, Noah already shared it. So there it is. And there's Jermacian throwing out some PP. Just spreading his PP all over the channel right there with a little bit of Yoshi Died. So we've got some new sound effects for you to play with, some other sound effects that have been integrated since the last live stream. New features every day with the Ronin Pawn. He just keeps coming out with them. We're going to play some Clustertruck. We're going to play full game, no ability percent runs. No ability percent means that I'm not turning on any of the, abilities that you can use. I'm not using grappling hooks and portable trucks that spawn out of Pokeball. Not Pokeballs. Don't sue us, Nintendo. We're not using any of that stuff. We're just using our legs and our will to go fast to run the no ability percent category. And what I'm going for today is marathon runs, so unless things are just going so bad that I'm just getting frustrated, I'm like, nope, I'm not running on anymore, because that'll happen occasionally. We're gonna start the game, and we're gonna run on whatever we get, and, whatever horror that I'm doing to the game and playing it poorly. And my goal is not to beat a PB today. It'd be great if we happen to beat our PB, which is 26 minutes, 46 seconds. But what I'm going for is sub 30 times, and I will accept sub 32 times, basically. If I'm grouping around 30 minutes, I want to see them lower. I want to see them all below 30 minutes. But for today, I'm happy if we get what I just described there. And that's all I'm running for. I'm not putting a bunch of pressure on myself to beat PBs, to run as fast as I can. I want to run safe strats. I want to train myself to be ready for the GDQ submission process, which opens in like a week and a half or 2 weeks or something like that. So I want to do a submission to GDQ, hopefully they'll accept me, and then we can go to GDQ and run Clustertruck no ability percent for, the world. And in my realm, yeah, that's the world. How is Pokepawn not in audio fragments, says Noah Crow? That's a good, actually, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, there should be some clip from my old Pokepawn tune, and for that matter, Hotline Bling. What am I doing over here? Look at it. Anyway. Pawn, did someone corrupt your memory core? Why? Is my core corrupted? What's wrong? What's broken? What actually happened to Kenneth, though, says Hologram 1. He's still around. He's still around. He's my boy. You're a bit gray. Am I? Just come here. Come here, Pawn. I look fine to me. I've gotten very thin. I have lost almost 10 pounds. Okay, go back over to the game. I have lost almost 10 pounds at this. In fact, no, I've lost 10 pounds as of today, stand on the scale, just by reducing my calorie intake and still being a completely sedentary human being. I have a very fluid, weight to me. Probably left over from a youth that was actually had anorexia involved in it. So, I dropped a lot of weight, and I've been able to either put on or take off weight pretty easily and pretty quickly ever since. And I just reduced my calorie intake, smaller meals, and, I've dropped 10 pounds in the past 2 weeks. I feel great when I look at myself in the mirror. Other than that, it's chronic fatigue syndrome. You feel how you feel. But I feel great when I look at myself in the mirror. This is getting closer to the weight that I want myself to be at. I have lost 10 pounds because you spend your life playing Clustertruck. That does not help, Prosecutor Walton. With the chronic fatigue syndrome, here's something that I want to say. I'm never going to get into, you know what, screw it. We won't play Clustertruck today. Something that I do want to say to people who find themselves, housebound or even bedridden by a chronic disease. If you're not housebound, but you've got a chronic disease that's starting to pull you down, keep being active as much as you can until you can't anymore. But if you find yourself housebound, video games, man, especially something like this, Clustertruck, first-person action, the science is in. What your eyes see, your brain believes. And people sitting on a couch watching a foosball game, they burn more calories than somebody sitting there watching a rom-com. And I feel like this game has actually helped me a lot in my condition, and especially speedrunning it, just by keeping me a little bit more active.
Vui fit.
That, I got rid of the VR headset for that aspect, Jermacian. The idea of actually having to get up and be active. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, for those who suffer something that has left you housebound and kind of sedentary, and there's not much you can do about that because, it is what it is in terms of a disease, this has helped me. I sit here and I'm in my chair, I'm like dodging things, and I'm honestly shaking some days from the stress of like trying to do the run and that kind of stuff, and also the CFS, and it kind of builds up on me. But, you know, it's a good thing. And I'm not the first one to say it either, because, you know, this is something that's known of in the medical community. Certain doctors will recommend, have you considered playing video games as a way of, you know, keeping yourself feeling alive and active, and also tricking your brain into thinking that you are being active, because the things on screen become what your brain thinks you're doing. You burn calories. It's a good thing. So, you know, it's not a replacement for being actually active, but if you've gotten to the point in your life, due to whatever, that activity is not going to happen, find yourself, in particular, I'm thinking a first-person kind of a thing with some action to it, like a Clustertruck, and it could actually help you a bit. Also, the lower calorie intake, if you got CFS, test that and see how it works for you. It worked for me. It's helped things a bit. There is a Clustertruck VR thing, if I recall correctly. Yes, there is, isn't there? I sometimes don't even have the energy to play video games. It's true. That's true. In 3, 2, 1, go! Stop. Okay, so I can't, no, we reset on that, because number one, there's that level load delay. I forgot I need to open. You need to open World 9, at least, when you go 9, 10, because that one will take...
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Okay, that's about as much of that as we can get away before, you know, Disney comes suing or something. Did Disney make the Lego movie? Probably. That's about it. But yeah, that's one of our new sounds. There's a number of other new sounds in there that there's one in particular that I can't wait for you to try and play. But in 3, 2, 1, marathon of Clustertruck. Are we running? It looks like we're running, and it looks like I missed the first jump because I was looking over at the thing to make sure we were running. So, get my timer up on screen. There we go, I got the T in. Yeah, this is gonna be a very auspicious first run. I mean, I can't imagine this not going well. The way that it opened up. Already into level 1-3, safety strats pawn. Safety strats Mr. Ronin pawn. There we go. So, I'm going for, you know, not as many deaths, and if it costs me being a little bit slower, then I'll be a little bit slower, but I'm still pushing hard on this game for everything that I can get. There's so many different places. Oh, crap. Where I'm pushing real hard on this. I have not taken... Maybe I've taken one of these levels the intended way? Okay, 1-6. Get it right, pawn. Or pay the price. There we go. We go up and over. I want to land here. I want to go into the back of you to give me a pop that sends me over the crumbling wall. And then into level 1-7. 1-7 is a couple of pops. It needs to end right here. Put me onto this guy. I take a big long run. I connect with one of you and get across. It's a little bit slower than it can be, but it's fine. 2 little short pops into the runoff on the front of that one. Gets me here, which gets me here and gets me out of the level. 1-9, we gotta go up this hill now, and this is where we get our first major RNG. The game can just decide that we're not going there today. And honestly, where we are right now, I'm just gonna sit it out. And sit it out and wait it, because those trucks were a little bit too far ahead for an uphill. 110, very hard little jump to get, and I didn't get it. It's not that hard to get, but it's hard to get. I didn't get it again, so let's go for the backup strat. Okay? Hey, whatever gets you out of the level. It wasn't even the backup strat, but, you know, it used the methodology of the... What are you doing? I don't know. Pay attention, pawn. No deaths, right? Well, few deaths. Few deaths, anyway. Get me out of this level, 2-1. Holy crap. I screwed that up 9 different ways from Sunday. Now into 2-2. We're going to pause here, take the jump. We're going to lean into the side of this guy. Hope he gives us a big pop as we come out. Land on the front of you and then go to the bottom left corner of the gate right there. It's kind of close. You can die impacting those stones. Into 2-3. I'm going to get up here. Yeah! And I'm going to sort of like just sit on him and push his buttocks down so that he angles for a big jump that I can take straight to the goal or straight to one of the nearer ones. Now I'm going to face to the left as I jump to the right and read the level. I'm constantly reading the level throughout that, seeing what's going on ahead to see, to see if I can actually get where I want to get to. I'm going to have to go straight across to get back on timing after I got delayed there. It worked out great for me and straight into the goal. Now, 2-6. We're gonna go to the right side, then we're gonna come to the left side. We're gonna lean into the side of him, take a little pop up here, just smooth and buttery. Gonna pull back and then push forward, hoping for a 9.5. Got a 9.628. We should reset this run already. I missed 100 milliseconds worth of time save. I mean, what's even the point at this? Okay. And then I died, so now, really, what's the point? First death? No. Second death. Get me over. Get me through. And... yeah, I can make that. I can make this. Okay, and we're out of this level. Now, 2-8. 2-8, we can go pretty fast here, but I'm gonna opt to go a little bit slower than I can in order to just have some extra control, and also in the hopes of reaching the front trucks at a time where I can run straight into the goal without having to sit on them and wait. 2-9, we stop here, take a jump from there, which puts us right onto the top of those, and then we can do something like that, and then we can stop as PB Boulder passes by. Is that a good omen or a bad one? It could be any omen at this point. It might not even be an omen. I didn't see those movies. I don't. 210 now, leaning into the side of this guy, going right over the top. Oh, okay, that's not how I want to take it, but it's how I took it. Yep, we're fine. We're still fine. Oh, we're still fine. I'm just gonna wait until you're in a position where I can jump straight to the goal. Thank you very much, and we're out of 210. And into 3-1 now. 3-1. You're gonna take the pop to the middle truck. Here, we didn't get the middle truck. Oh, I don't have enough speed to... nope, reset. Shoot. 3-1 is nothing, man, but this little jump always, like, bothers me. The trucks that I'm landing on have the ability to explode at the last moment. Now, quiet. No, I missed it. We're going for a skip here. I'm always gonna go for this skip. Yes! Yeah! Can you still call it? Can you still bring it in? I don't know. Ah, I didn't get it again. Shoot, and having to wait for it doesn't help on the time any. Gimme! Yes, got it this time. That one's going in. Alright, we got through there. Even if I'm losing time, I'm always going to do that skip because it's such a good time save if you do get it first time. And if you get it second time, it's only like a 1 second time loss. Or possibly a 0, depending the method that you're running on. And if you get it third time, well then you kind of screwed everything up. And I screwed that up too. I've got to stop and do that again. Reset immediately. I'm too much talking and not enough playing. There we go. To the left now, out here, we're gonna fall and catch this ice pillar as it's rolling by and get into there. Turn to our right, immediately run off and try and dig our heads into... I got it first try, the edge, the little tiny corner of a goal that is popping through there, that is invisible, but it's there, trust me. We get the weird level load hop here in, is it 3-7? That tries to push you off of the truck, but it's happened to me so many times. I know what you're doing. I've seen it all too clear. I only taste the saline when I kiss away your tears. And into 3-8, we take a short hop there, and then we start running just as fast as we can, in the hopes that we can get something to push us right over there, like so. And into 3-9, if I get past that first one, please don't mess this up, boy. You've been messing this up lately. There's no need for you to mess it up. It's a simple set of jumps. Yeah, I took it the cheesy, safe way out. I'm sorry. I do apologize. And into 3-10. Into 3-10, very technical level. Lots of little jumps where you gotta do it exactly right the first time. And then when you get up here, it's just a giant mess that you need to survive. It's usually not that big of a mess. We got some really bad RNG off of that one, but let's see what kind of a mess we get this time. Much better mess. Much... Oh, what are you doing? I pushed forward when I should have just jumped straight up. I pushed forward to go further, faster. Oh, come on now, Pawn. All you gotta do is slow down at the end of the level and take it safe. I'm trying. I feel a little bit, the mouse is sticky on the pad, and, what other excuses can I level in here? Yeah, I'm just taking it super safe right now, aren't I? Yeah, there you go. Finally get out of there and into the laser world. 4-1. The laser patterns are completely RNG. They come and go as they please and do not care what damage they do to you or society at large. 4-2, restarting immediately because of that weird level load.
IRADOM 说鲁德卢茨克因芬丁 ASUB 朗格31尔斯奥尔德。
Were you spelling something? What I heard like Is this Sesame Street? All I heard were letters. I just say actual words. I'm sorry. The some of these accents are harder for me to pick up on than the others. Especially when the TTS kicks in and starts, you know, translating certain things into certain things. We'll look back at all of the bits and donations and ice creams and everything. Whoa! Whoa! When we get to the end of the speed run, so I thank you for it and keep them coming. Just know that I'm, you know, I'm distracted right now.
Do it, 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 do it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it alright. I just did it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I think it'll be fun if I keep doing it. That is not my intended route, but it's a nice little recovery, isn't it? Now. Oh, no. Not this level. Take it easy, Pawn. Take it easy. Take it easy. Son of a biscuit. There's so many... Okay. Give me the... There you go. I want the pop that sends me over some of this. The pop that I get is kind of random, and then I have to decide how much of it I trust. Sitting here, waiting, looking forward, seeing what's gonna happen with our truckses. Okay. We're good? We're good. And we managed to get out of 4-7, which is one of the hellacious levels that... There's a big choke point in the middle of it, and there's just not a lot you can do about it. Okay, that was... What are you doing? Start it out. Start it out. Very specific sort of sequence and pattern that I've got for this level, and if I get it off by just a little bit, then it's gonna throw me off pretty considerably. Into 4-9. Look out for the laser! We're fine. Okay, so we're gonna wait here until about now, and then we're gonna jump forward to this one. We're gonna wait for that to get behind the wall, those to get behind the wall, and then take a jump that puts us through and into the goal. 4-10 now, to this guy. Fall off this one, fall off this one. Take a pop. I didn't get the pop. But it's okay, because these trucks are actually going toward the goal this time, which isn't something you can rely on. It gives me a truck that I can ride and put into the goal, and we're out of 410 and into RNG World. This is the level of a speedrunner's nightmares. You lose so much good time and so many PBs to this world, so I'm gonna be taking it as easy as it can be taken. Problem is, you can't take it easy. Like, going slow and steady through this level is just, or through this entire world, is just as detrimental to your health as taking it fast in many of the instances. You gave me the good setup again, so I'm gonna go for it. It's, yep. It's kind of... You get an indicator at the beginning of that level of which method you should take, but the indicator is not 1000% either. I'm gonna stop here. Uh-oh. Go straight to the goal. Yeah, it's not, oh, it's a woohoo! Now, level 5-5. I'm going to pause here. No, I'm not. Oh. Oh, wow. We're still alive. Don't hit the truck I'm on. Or hit it in a way that I'm still alive at the end of the day. Get me there! Yes! We got out of 5-5. 5-5 is inappropriate touching. That's the nickname for the level, because usually to get out of there, you have to go inappropriately touching all of the obstacles just to get you, because the trucks are so friggin' inconsistent. But we got out in a single clear, didn't we? Didn't we? What are you doing, Pawn? I don't know, I'm forgetting my method. There we go! That'll do. Sure, the back two trucks, the two-row line back there. We've got a good cycle, good pattern of trucks here. Straight into the goal, nice and easy. Now 5-8, another one that will ruin a good run for you, on occasion. I'm gonna come back to you, sit it down. I'm gonna hope that those swingers, put their keys in the fishbowl. I mean, get out of my way! Woo! We got a 5-8 and a single clear, too. Alright, 5-9. 5-9. This one can rob you as well. It seems simple, it seems easy. It is when they give you that truck cycle, and when they don't, it's a giant mess like the rest of the world. Finally, 5-10. Now, I'm going to hope that there are trucks up here to connect with. There were. Carry some speed through there. I'm gonna go right round the corner. Like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. Give me early popper, early popper, early popper. Early popper! Woo! Oh, thank God. When I do the upside down swag, I always get nervous that it's not gonna make it because I can't see where I'm going, and I'm just hoping. Alright, now. This is, World 6 is what I call the, minutia level. That's not what you usually call it, but it's appropriate. It's technicality. Everything about this level is very precise. Precision level, we could call it. All of the jumps are very... they're just very, you know, specific. There's not a lot of RNG going on here. Oh my god, I'm still alive. But it's really easy to get yourself killed because of all the things that the level asks from you in order to survive it. Again, two clears now, 2 deaths on this level. Come on, baby. It's a tricky one because of the going around the corners and whatnot. But if you take it the easy way, then you take it the easy way. Here's a technicality where we stop here for a moment, and then we come in, and we've got to get a good jump off of Kim in order to get our projection all the way to goal. So there's the precision that's involved in there. 6-4, I'd say the precision is right here, getting through there without being disturbed by the waterfall, although it's pretty guaranteed. And then, just knowing to jump to the outside so you can get to the goal plane a little bit earlier. 6-5, the precision's going to come in the form of a back catch that I want here to pop me up and over the mess so that I can touch down on the trucks that get through and go to the goal. Precision here is the wall run that I nose into in order to get me up here, and then 3 ghost pops, the third of which takes me right over the top there. The last one gets me out, I turn around, I spin, I look into it, and I come to the goal that they wanted me to go forward and back and all over the place in order to get. Oh, I've messed this level up already. It's fine, we'll just take an alternate jump. We're going completely outside of the level design here, and we're coming... Oh, look out! We're coming back at the goal, which is tucked underneath all of that stuff. And now, what's your favorite ride at the carnival? Is it the Tilty World? Is it the Tilty World? Because we're at the Tilty World. I play it safe and ride the rear trucks. You can try and rush that front truck if you don't mind dying. But I mind dying, especially today when my whole goal in life is to just put in that sub-30. Oh, get out of here! There's the goal over there. I was a little bit late on that jump. And 6-10, ahead is a just horrible, impossible thing to do. So we decide to do a different horrible, impossible thing.
Congratulations.
Thank you for the congratulations on whatever it's for. I heard congratulations. Yeah! Jumping forward. Gotten any percent time of 2055. That's impossible. Oh, 20. Oh, any percent. Yeah! Yeah! Nice work! Flaxy? Was it Flaxy? Is that who is it? I don't know. I'm in the middle of a run, people. Oh, and you got me to do the wrong opening to this level. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna take another big fall. Another big fall. I'm gonna come off of the spacebar and just kind of tap it here and there to control my descent so I can balance speed versus verticality? Horizontality? Whoa. Okay, this is dangerous. Oh! I'm still alive. Not how I want to be coming into this. So I'm gonna take it slow and careful just so that I can put it into the goal without messing it up. There's a much quicker sequence if you can stay in it. And now they're shooting missiles at my face. They shot lasers at my face earlier. They moved on to missiles. They decided that, you know, the way the trucks behave isn't enough RNG. What if we shot... Oh my god. I just gave that up. I just took a stupid bad jump that got me killed. They decided to add into what they're doing here, you know, what if we shot them in the face with missiles? And that missile will aimbot you, by the way. Watch out for that one. These ones, less so, but they will destroy all of the trucks that you need in order to get anywhere in the friggin' game. And they don't care. They're not worried about your needs as a speedrunner, these trucks. I need to be on the front truck. Oh, okay. This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go bad. Yeah, I was just, the missiles delayed me so long that I couldn't come into that the way that I need to in order to get the clear that I'm looking for. I could have gone for the older sort of backup clear. And now that I've tried it, we know that I should have. Get to the front truck, Vaughn. You had this problem last time. Get to the front truck, land him. Take the jump from here. We're gonna float it down. We're going to connect with you. Oh, there's a much better way to do that, but I'm very, like, everything is covered with sweat right now. The keys, the mouse, everything is just slidey and slippy. I need an endorsement from like a talcum powder company. One that hasn't caused a bunch of people cancer, preferably. Okay. Go. I took my hand off the mouse for a second and got a little bit of a wipe out of it. Alright, now I can do it again. Yeah, there we go. Wipe off the hand there, pawn. Mouse up, mouse up, mouse up. Make sure you catch the goal on that. And into 7-7. We want a little butt bounce from this guy, as we also get butt bounced from the fan. That should give us a little bit extra height into this jump, which will allow me to take it up and over the entire level. And come off the spacebar here so we can just have a little bit more of the speed that we could have. How am I doing? Oh, just barely caught it. Wow, that was close. 7-7's out of our hair, 7-8. This level is a challenge. Can you land 3 very difficult jumps? And that's all that's going on here. And a bit of a stage show from the exploding trucks behind you. But other than that, it's just, can you land these jumps? The last and most difficult jump is coming up ahead of us, and here's the one. It's because it sends you so far into the air, so I come off of all of my strafe operations so that I can control that as perfectly as I can. Any more trucks want to explode or anything? There's a skip right here at the end where I could save myself 3 seconds by trying to force a mega jump on the way out of the level. I ain't doing it on a, full run, safety strat, speed, marathon kind of thing. In fact, I probably won't ever do it again. Because it rarely works out for me. Now I am having to fight this like I'm a rodeo clown. Oh, but I got it through the laundry machine level in a single clear. That is exactly what we want out of life, and we rarely ever get it. Now pop through here and say it with me, all skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. We got the 7-10 and into World 8, the last world before hell. We're 1 world away from the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Steampunk. I quite like this world, even though it well, maybe because it challenges me, because there's so much difficulty in it. 8-2. I remembered it and still didn't turn around. Started shouting, before I even got there. Okay, now, I want to take a little bounce from you to kick me up and over, get me forward.
T-shirt available at ronin.com.spreadshirt.com.
Oh! Oh! I heard nothing of what you just said. I was too busy being epic. Okay, look out for the truck cannons shooting at your face. And then into here. Shoot, I want to come into it with more speed. That said, the more speed I have, the harder it is to actually stay alive as I'm taking the jumps, so if that turns into a clear, I'm happy with that. 8-5, now they're shooting the trucks at me from the side. Okay, I just got a little love pat from there, but we're too far ahead of the speed of the level. Whoa! So I slowed down a little bit to make sure I could, make that last jump. Now they're gonna shoot the trucks up at my undercarriage, and as Clustertruck speedrunners, we all have athletic cups that we wear for this one because, they come in with a fair bit of velocity, and we'd all like to have children. Well, not all of us, but some of us think that, little snot-nosed brats are actually fun to... What? I don't know. I'm trying to comedy while speedrunning. It's hard. I should quit. So, welcome to the speed rail levels. The trucks actually go faster than I have the ability to keep up with as I'm in the air. I have to inherit all of the speed that I have from them. Or else it's just not gonna go well for anybody. Oh, land him. Thank you! And we're out of this world and into the next and the last of the speed rail levels. If you don't do this, if you don't manage the speed rails correctly, what you're gonna find is that sort of your wind resistance in air makes you slower than the trucks you're trying to connect with. Get me up to the lead truck, take the early jump on the outside so they don't shoot me in the face with that truck cannon. We land here, and I'm late to be jumping to the front truck, so I'm gonna have to take this one, and once we're past that little crease in the ground, I can jump straight to the goal. 8-9, clock tower level? Is that an appropriate? It's a bunch of gears, is what it is. It has nothing to do with the clock, but I love, this is my favorite, my favorite visual design for a level. my favorite visual design for a level, and honestly, I quite like what they ask you to do here, too. It took me ages to figure out...
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
what they wanted me to do with that level, and then when I figured it out, it just felt so good. Can't touch this. We're pushing on the cycles as these gears are rotating on us. As soon as we land here, we're going to jump here, but we're not going to press it. I have a time skip here, or a time save that, you know, skips a little bit. He got stopped on the friggin' pole that was above his head that he goes under every time. Oh, game. What are you doing to me? I've seen that before, but it's soups rare for that to happen. You just stole time from me for nothing. Going up and over. Yeah. Okay. For Pete's sake. Well, now I know to, you know, do it the way that I just did it instead for the little safety in case the level decides to screw me over. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to hell in just whatever time is to the above me right now, because I can't look. I'm a little bit busy running it. So I've got a very specific method for this that gets me out with the basically PBIL gold kind of time of 15.5. It can be even less than that. I've done 14.6 using that method. This level I have less, you know, viable strats for. It's just survive it. Here. Got it. Oh, I got it. First time. Alright, 9-3. 9-3, we're going into the crucifixes. Swinging. Big swinging crucifixes. In my face. Alright, stop. Go back. Because that ain't looking good. Who's still with me? Who still wants to go to the goal today? Nobody here. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Yes. Trying to play it safe. Now into 9-4, a level that sometimes just doesn't even give you a path to the goal. This is just a, you know, physics. I don't know. It's a bowl of marbles that someone's shaking around. Like, nobody knows what's gonna happen here. Certainly not the developers of the game. Certainly not me. Now, can we do this good and fast like we like to do? Like we want to do it. It's looking okay right now. It's not as fast as it could be, but it's a very fast version of safe. Yes? Uh-oh. Things exploding behind me. We made it out. 9-6, up the hill, truck skewered level. This is where the souls of the damned trucks come to be. It's really purgatory is what it is. I don't know why they're calling it hell. I've read Dante's Inferno, and this is more like the path to hell than hell. I don't... No, it's hell. It's definitely hell. 9-7 now, the worst level in the game. For reproducibility, consistency, I've never seen the level do that. That's kind of awesome. This level always does horrible things, but I've never seen it do that. Wow, all the trucks went off in places where they've never been. You know, it's like, it brightens my day a little bit, especially when you just cost me, you know, a bunch of time for no good reason. I can at least focus on the fact that I got to see something in Clustertruck that I'd never seen before. Okay. Woo! Let me go to the goal. Thank you very much. The jumps just don't work in that level, the way that they do everywhere else. It's definitely meant to be like that. It's a design choice. I didn't do that right. Let's try it again. The patterns and wobbles of these things that are rolling at me are a bit random. So, you're not guaranteed anything through here, but if you've got a strong path, a strong pattern, you can have a way that works out most of the time. Or some of most of the time. I'm not gonna push this one for crazy speed. Yes, I am. No, I'm just gonna take that little pop, send myself out a little bit quicker. Now, if you notice, ahead and to the right, the shadows of trucks. Those are falling from above. It's raining trucks. Hallelujah. Not hallelujah, it's awful. And we run that level fast just to stay away from them. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are, after just whatever the time reads above me over there. We're at Satan. Hello, Satan. That's Lucy right there, Lucifer. He is also made of trucks, and he is, I don't know, is he eating them? I don't know why the trucks all came to him. I have a theory. but, you know, everybody says it's a conspiracy, so it's not a conspiracy. It's just the idea that, you know, these trucks contain souls. They're being delivered to good old Satan here, and we've come to free the souls from hell. And we line up, we take a good long look at it and pretend like we know what we're doing, and then we throw our bodies at it, and we got it! 28 minutes, 18 second clear!
If you want to bet the money, you have to bet the money.
I am the Ronin Bond, and that is a very nice sub-30 run of no ability percent category of Clustertruck. I am happy with that. I know all of the numbers above me are red. Shut up. It was a good run. It was a nice good run, and I came into hell 2 minutes 13 off of PB, and I came out of it 1 minute 30 seconds off of PB. And I've been working on my hell level, because as far as I can tell, the difference between like a good run and a great run and a world record run mostly happens in hell. As you can see, you don't want to be 2 minutes and 46 seconds behind in World 8, or wait a second, World 9, I was only 48.1 seconds over when I came in? Did I save like an intense amount of time in World 8 at the end? Let's look into that. Hello, scroll me up. Unless I'm just misunderstanding how the times is. What are you saying? Are you saying I was slower than my PB by that? That's probably what it's telling me. I'm slower than my PB by that, because yeah, we came out of 8:10, 2:46 behind. So I was slower by 48.1 through hell. But look at all the time that I actually managed to save and pull back. How is that true? How is that? You mean like full game, maybe? No, what? How is that true? 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I came in with, whatever, live split, whatever. You don't get me. You don't understand my humor, my satire. Just scrolling the levels now to see what else it has to say and where we really fell off. And it looks like, you know, we maintained our time through a lot of this stuff, and we just lost at certain places. So 3:10, yeah, because I had to run that over and over again. They gave me a really bad start the one time. The second time, it was my fault. So we lost a bunch of time on 3:10, a world where you can just lose it, because it's random once you get to a certain point in that level, and they gave me bad stuff. Through World 4, we managed to keep our time. I mean, we lost a little bit along the way. We gained a little bit along the way. By the time we're coming out of it, we're just a couple of seconds over where we came into it. So World 4 was good. World 5 was good. We come in with 55, we leave with 55. World 6, we lost something on 6-1. No, on 6-2, we lost something on 6-2. As you go, oh, that's the one where you go around all the corners, all the tight corners, right? We definitely lost some there. But then we maintained it right up until 6:10, which is, what the hell is 6:10? Oh, it's a little jump out and come back in? Or is that, yeah, no, that's an Ancient World. Really? I lost that much time on it? I must have been really good in the PB. I must just put it in first pass. Huh. And then World 7, we lost time. Why? It's the missiles, man. The RNG missiles, they fire at your face the whole friggin' time. Once we got past the RNG missiles, we held on to what time we still had until the end of the world. And then we come into World 8, 205, 205, 205, 159, 159, 212. So we're fighting back and forth until 8:10. Steampunk, where I took a stupid death. Did I take a no, you took it on... Oh, I took a death because that truck managed to accidentally hit the pipe that was overhead, which it almost never does, and now I know to avoid it and that sort of a thing. Lost a little bit of time on 8-9, a little bit of time on 8-10, and then we got into the Hell World, and boom, we're, you know, bringing it back. Well, we're holding on to it. We bring a bunch back out of 9-2, apparently, and then we hold on to it, we add to the time save, we lose some of the time save, and then we put it in first clear on 9-10, which I did not do in the PB. It took me 2 attempts, and we come out of it just 1 minute, 30 seconds over our PB. That's beautiful. I'll take that any day of the week. That's lovely. I just called a pizza place. I didn't order any pizza. What? What did you call them for? What are you wearing? Did you ask them what they were wearing? So Jermaine said, if you want to be the man, you have to beat the man, and I beat Satan anyway. And he's apparently the man around here. Let's see, what else have we got in terms of ice cream and food?
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
What else came in while I was running that I couldn't understand because I chose to use all of the crazy weird accents and things? I see Mosaic Task Force saying, Flaxy got an any percent time of 20:55. Congratulations. And cheering 20 in order to celebrate that. Good work, Flaxy. Snakeathon got a 16:58. Flaxy says, following up. Yeah. Well, we all have to fight against Snakeathon. There's not a lot we can do about that. It's always going to take our PBs from us. What else we got? Even did a backflip. I did a backflip for you, Noah. This is darn fast. Yes, it was. I was running pretty good. I'm happy for that. You know, anything that's sub 30 is what I want to be doing on average so that I can, you know, come to GDQ submission and tell them, listen, I can get this done in less than 30 minutes. Worst case scenario, if everything goes wrong, 32. Give me an estimate of 35 and we'll be out of there probably, 6 to 8 minutes ahead of time. That's what I want to be able to do. Mosaic Task Force cheered 30. I am a DOM too. I don't know what that means. Good luck in finding a SUB around 30 years old. Okay. Just, by the way, sub me on YouTube. At youtube.com/RonanPawn. And click that. Don't click the bell. Leave the bell alone. The bell did nothing to you. My God. Dermasian cheered 10. We fit. All right, so there's the cheers. Did I get any ice creams or something that I'm overlooking here? Because it's easier to see the cheers because they got little animated GIFs in them than it is the ice cream. There is no D here. Only Pawn. No, it's a huge. I caught a huge fish. You know what I'm talking about? Landing on the trucks when they're 90 degrees rotated from your position is hard as says Noah. Certainly seems that way, doesn't it? When did I do that? Did I do that? How does he get that jump? I've tried getting it so many times, but I just can't do it. What one? What was it? What was the jump that I did that was so awesome? That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the live stream. I don't want to play any more. That was a good one. We'll see you later. It's Ronan pawing out. No. This is a good run. We cannot fit another whole game run of Clustertruck into the time that we have before the live stream break. But what we could fit in, potentially, let me just load those splits in, go ahead and save those splits. What we could potentially fit in would be a 3-set of Shenzhen IO Solitaire. We could probably fit that in. I speedrun many a game. One of them is Shenzhen IO Solitaire because I like it so much. And it'll just fit, it'll, kill the time before the live stream break. Ronan Pullen, the one on Sci-Fi where you don't even touch any trucks and just use the boosts. That jump in particular, when I first started figuring out how to do that jump, it was very much about you're doing the strafe run and you're looking up and to the left through the whole thing so that it just gets you straight to the next one. I now do a thing where in order to make it happen, in order to get even extra height out of it, when I take the jump that hits the first fan at the beginning of that level, the one on the right that's behind me, I jump so that I'm basically landing right where he's going to be coming up. He hits me from underneath, then the fan takes me, and I go super high, and that gets me all the way. And then it's just a matter of keeping that strafe run jump held as, well, you can come off of it while you're going up, but, getting back into the velocity to get over the whole rest of the level. But it all starts right there, and if you mess that up, if I mess that up, I tend to, lose the rest of it. But it starts with that one truck coming up and bouncing me from the bottom as I get caught by the first fan for extra height. You don't need it, but it makes it easier. I like it. And in fact, if you control your descent speed with the spacebar in the right way, coming off of it at certain times, you can turn that into a PBIL where you're falling super fast and you don't lose time by being higher because you just let yourself fall. I hit the right truck with the first fan, but the one after, which boosts you upward, doesn't get me high enough to do that skip. Really? I don't know then. Just gotta keep playing with it. Just gotta keep playing with it then, I guess. Because that one that hits me, you don't want to, like, land on it before it gets hit. You kind of want to catch it while you're jumping. The timing's good for if you just run into it and just, boom, do it. You'll start getting hit. He'll come up and hit you from the bottom, give you a little bit extra. And make sure that you're still doing the strafe jump. You're still holding the strafe jump through the air, and you're looking sort of up and off to the right as you go in order to maximize how much height you manage to pull out of it. And then when you're going up, look up and... you know, just go with it. I think I hold the forward button, maybe even the full strafe jump through that whole lifting process. That might help. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure more than to say that. About to head out. It's been fun, says Demetria Dark. Thanks for coming out, Demetria. Whew. Wait, you gotta hold jump? Does that slow your falling? Yes. When you hold jump, it does slow your falling. Ever so... it took me ages to realize that it was going on, and then when I was going for, like, PBILs, trying to get the fastest time out of certain levels, I realized, oh, wow, if you come off of the jump button, you will actually fall just a little bit faster. Holding the jump button resists the fall. Yeah. That's useful to know, isn't it? It took me, I don't know how long I was speedrunning the game before I realized that. We're going to do a speedrun 3 sets of Shenzhen IO Solitaire back-to-back, see how quickly we can put them in. We've got ourselves a personal best presently of 8 minutes and 3 seconds, so if we manage to get that or beat it, it'll be perfectly on time for the live stream break. But it usually takes me a couple of failed rounds to get back into the mindset. Let's give it a go in 3, 2, 1. Shenzhen IO Solitaire! Instead of Clustertruck, like I shout. So it's a special kind of a version of Solitaire that I particularly enjoy. I think it's just awesome. I made some moves right there. Ooh, I can stack the black dragons away immediately, because they're all right there, and I get one of our ones out, soups fast. If that 5 weren't that color, I'd have something to do. I'll tell you what, I'll use this one instead to get you off there, then I can get the 8 out. Which 9 do you want it on? Probably that one, because then I'll be able to move this out of the way if I want the 4. And I might want that 4. So... this 2... where's the black one? It's under that stuff. I got a 6 here. So if I move the 2 up... yeah, this will work out. I move the 8 over there, I move the 2 up, I pull the 5 over there, the 8 goes on to that 9. We've got the 6 that can go on to the 7, the 7 that can go on to that 8. Now I got another 7 we can pull off there. If I pull the 9 now... if I move you there... pull you off instead. Get the 6 over to there, get the 3 over to here. I'm down to another 9 again. Can I move that 3 somewhere? 3 will go away on its own if I want to do that. Need to get that other 1 out, you know, soon. I can pull the 2 back down here and put you up. And that means that I could get down to that 1. It'd leave me with the red 6, and then the 5 could come. Let's do that. 1 comes out, the 5 comes over. We've still got, you know, space to work here. Pull you off, the 2 goes up, and now we're putting some cards away. I think I'm going to move you over. I didn't think long and hard about that, but hopefully that gets us there, and all the way there. Yes, and that's our first set in Shenzhen IO. Boom. Ooh, 42 seconds better than best. Alright, now the 4 can go on the 6. Black dragons are close except for that 1. Red dragons are all through there. They're not that buried. The green dragons, it is what it is. I get down to a 7. This 9, 8, if that restacked somewhere. I'm going to pull the 4, I'm going to pull the 3. If I pull this 4 and put that 3 and move that up, I'll have a hole. I'm going to pull this 4, I'm going to put that 3 over there, I'm going to pull you up, now I got a hole, and I'm going to restack this, in fact. 9, 8, 7, 1, the 5 goes over there, and now I've still got a hole. The 6 comes over here, I get to that 2. Down to that 8 doesn't help me right now, does it? 5. I got no 7s showing. We got this 4 sitting up here that can come back down. I move the 4 off there, I get the 1 out. That'll pull the 2 with it. We're into so many dragons right now. They're just right up in my grill. Let's get rid of some of them. Yeah. Yeah! Should have noticed that earlier. Shut up! I'm doing great. You don't know. Pull the 7 off there. The 1 goes up. We get another 7 out, and that 7 won't go anywhere. But if I do this, this, and this, then I've got something. What's next? The last one is there. Have any 5s showing? Give me a 5. There you go. So we get the last one out. Now we've got 3 red dragons. Where's the 4th? It's underneath there. I put this 6 over here. I pull you. Put that 6 over there, and there go away the red dragons. That 9. We had an 8 stack, didn't we? We did. Pull the 2. That'll go away. It'll start stacking things for me. The green dragons go away. And that's just going to clear that out all on its own. Alright, we're going into the last split for the 3 set. Boom. Here we go. We could put in a new PB. World record! Because I'm the only one who does this, because I invented it. I guess I'm going to put you up there so that I can get that out and that out. And then this 5 could come off of that one for a red 2. Or this 5 could come out and get the other red dragon out. I'm gonna go with getting the other red dragon out. Put both of you up, I can put the dragons away. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know where it goes, because I don't have time. I'm not looking at it anyway, but I'm gonna risk it. Hopefully it goes somewhere. This 2 can go on that 3. This 2 can go on that 3. Don't jam up on me now, honey. We got a 3-2 that can go on to one of these 4s. Well, not that one, but the other one, I suppose, then. The 5, the 6, the 7, we're wanting for exposed 8s, aren't we? And there's more moves here, but I'm just trying to not back myself into the corner on the last set. The 3 can just go up on its own if I wanted to. And I think I want to. I'll put that 3 away and I'll pull this 3 off of you. And that does this and this. Alright, we're back. Whew, I feel much better if I got 1 space free. I'm going to pull the 8 back down and put you up there, I suppose. Now that 8's back, I can restack the 7 and the 6, and then put all of the black dragons away. We got those dragons going. You gotta go up there. I pull you off, and then put you over here, and then pull you back. Now we've got 3 of the green dragons exposed. The 5 comes off the 6. We got all the green dragons exposed, and now I just need to uncover the things that need to move. Oh, and that 1, too. Okay, be careful. You could still jam yourself up. Move this 5 onto that 6 so that this 5 goes onto this 6. 6 comes off of that, 9 goes onto there. Is that gonna do it? No, the 9's gonna have to be pulled. There you go. And... Shenzhen-io!
Faster, jump higher.
Yeah! We're still not to the live stream break. I'm too good at video gaming. God. Oh. 6:19:58. That's the kind of time you want to see. Man, I am just on. My brain's working and everything. Good night, Shenzhen-io Solitaire. Thank you for getting me through to the first live stream break. Everyone wants to see a 10-hour video of someone playing solitaire, says Flaxy. Right? Right? The 3 set. I like the 3 set. I started with a 5 set. 5 set can take me 10 minutes or 30 minutes. But the 3 set, it's a much stronger set. Doesn't take quite as much time. Poor judges having to look for cheating cuts in 10-hour videos, says Mosaic Task Force. Oh, God. Isn't that a thing, too? I am surprised, actually. When I got into speedrunning, I think just because I was, watching speedruns a lot, YouTube eventually submitted, sent me a video along of somebody, doing a historical, here's some recent speedrun cheating things that were found to just show that it is something that gets done in speedrunning on a not irregular basis. And some major players to the game, people who, go to GDQ and stuff like that, People have gone back and looked at like their early speed runs. You know, you bear in mind that a lot of the people who, you know, are speed running these games, the people who are the best at the world, are, you know, they might have been 16 or younger when they started doing this stuff. So, you know, it's just not as big a deal, I guess, or you're just in sort of a different world where it's like, it's just, you know, I'll cheat it, whatever. But they've gone back and found quite a lot of, you know, major speedrunners who, in their early days, put up, you know, fake scores, either to get themselves a little bit of, like, notoriety, credibility, or, as I think all of the people who have been called out on it have claimed, to test the system. I just wanted to see if people were really double-checking. Stuff like that. It's a really good, like, excuse for why you cheated, you know. I was testing the system. Well, if you were testing the system, why didn't you, you know, let people know once it'd been accepted, like, hey, you guys, I cut that together. But it's a really good way. Yeah, it's a problem in speedrunning. Especially in games where it's not that hard to do. There's a lot of games where, you know, one level unloads and you go into the next level and it's just a black screen or something like that, and clip. You know, I got an editing bay. Submit that run, says Mosaic Task Force. Should I request that speedrun.com add Shenzhen IO Solitaire, and I'll be the moderator, and then we can all play Shenzhen IO Solitaire in various sets of rules that I come up with because I'm the only person who's bothering. I have my own speedrun.com page. I'll be the moderator. All right, we've caught up to the first live stream break, and I could use it. I could use it before we launch ourselves back into another no-ability % run of Clustertruck, which is what we'll be doing when we come back from the live stream break. But in the interim, have a little bit of Musax to listen to, grab yourself a snack, take yourself a pee, whatever you gotta do. Be back here in 7 minutes because Pawn not out. How exciting it is indeed. Welcome back to twitch.tv/RonanBawn live stream here on twitch.tv/RonanBawn. All the dad things to do. Welcome back to the Clustertruck Speedruns and Noability %. We're running the game in preparation for our eventual GDQ submission in the hopes of being accepted so that I can go to... Where is it again? Starts with an M. It's Maryland. Maryland, Mississippi is where it's gonna. It's not Mississippi. It's over there. It's 2 states over, and a large body of one of the largest freshwater resources in the world. Body of water, and it's just right over there. Okay, don't ask me to do that ever again. Welcome to the speedruns and whatnot. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Forcing blood into my... I don't have enough blood to go around to be doing stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Jermacian, for the sonic drowning. How's everybody doing on points, by the way, since we integrated, you know, a use for your points? Everybody in chat, you've been here so long, and especially with the donations and things like that, which generate points, pawn points. You guys had like thousands upon thousands. Like the average was probably 2,000 to 3,000 in chat. Now we finally got something for you to spend your pawn points on between the talk creams and the play function. And just curious to see how long we get down to that point where, you know, the numbers are reasonable again. It used to be useful when we did like little raffles and stuff to like name characters after in chat, but there just ain't no characters to name in Clustertruck, and that's who I am and what I do now, apparently. Open the layout, get me the all world's vertical layout, and let's switch over from our Shenzhen IO speedrun time. New PB, baby. Put that away, save that split, and open the split back up for Clustertruck, no ability, all worlds. We're running against 2646.7, but we're not really. That's my PB, and I'm not here to beat my new PB, or my PB in general. Wouldn't mind it, obviously, but I am here to put in a safe, consistent, sub-30-minute run of Clustertruck, and I ask nothing more from myself, and even that I'm willing to, like, you know, give you a minute or two over and be like, it's okay, you know, not all the runs can be sub-30. They might be able to be all sub-30, and I need to get good. Not sure. Get a truck named after you, says Noah Craw? And then you can go to hell, because in my interpretation of what the lore and the plot, you're gonna tack lore and plot onto this game is, that's what's happening here. Ice Cream, Discord is still on your stream break screen. Oh, is it? There's so many things to disambiguate, so I should announce I have broken my affiliation with my Discord server. I've walked away. It's too much. I never intended to be a internet forums moderator, and the things that have gone on in the Discord server over the years, and the tones and the topics of conversation, everything, are things that for quite some time now I've thought, I don't know that I want my name on this. And we recently had another big blowout over some racist stuff, and I just said, you know what? I removed Twitter from my life. I never got into Facebook. I stay off of Reddit. I think I can do without the Discord server as well, and that sucks that we can't, like, come together and play together in that space, but it wasn't a safe space for anyone. And so, no. Just a hard no from me. I'm out. You know, come see me on Patreon, come visit me on Twitch, check me out on YouTube. I don't know what happens, you know, if there's anything to replace Discord, but honestly, if it's anything like Discord, then no. We're just not gonna do it. We can just do without that in all of our lives. At least I can do without that in mine. Sorry, cash me outside. Says we're gonna cash me out. I'm leaving. I'm taking. I played too many chips already. I'm in the hole. I'm gonna go home and work hard and try and pay off this karmic debt. Let's just call it a day. And now, with that note, and also note to self. Let's see. So remove Discord pens. Give me a pencil that when I get frustrated with Clustertruck I can bite into. Remove Discord from stream overlay. By the way, is there a reference to the Discord server in the stuff that's below the Twitch, video when you scroll down? Because I don't know, it's been ages. In any case, we're not here for that. We're here to run the noability % category in Clustertruck. And since I've already explained the route, I have no idea what I'll talk about in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna... I was checking to see if the server... No, reset. And no, do not update those times. I was checking to see if it was running, because after you clear the game once, you gotta load in, load out, and then do it again, and I never trusted. I did that, but I never trusted. So, in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, it's a marathon run. We run on whatever horrible open I decide to put up. Oh my god. Level 1-1. For Pete's sake, Pawn. It surprised me. I didn't see it coming. I was busy shouting 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, get me in there and into 1-3 now. Be quick on the next level button presses. You want to take this? Slow and safe and fast. Slow and safe and fast is how you want to do it. Okay, now pop me here. I'm not going to make it to him, so I'll take the backup route for a 7.3, which is still a really good time, actually, out of there. Level 1-5, we take the pop when we get... You already explained... Oh, I messed it up again. Yeah, don't explain it. What do you guys want to talk about for this run of Clustertruck? Huh? What it's going to be like to be at GDQ? You shouldn't get so committed to this idea that you're going to GDQ, Pawn. Just because you want to, and have been working really, really hard to try and prepare you, there's nothing's in the bag, boy. Uh-oh. We're good. We're fine. 1-8 now. 2 little pops fall off the side, tap, boom, into you, to the middle trucks down here. I want to catch him on the top, but if it has to be the back, I'll take the back. Difference of about 200-300 milliseconds. And we'll take a little run from you. Ooh, yes. I got a good climb, and then I messed it up. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna get gooder for GDQ is what you're gonna do. Good God. Alright, there we go. Into the goal on 1-9, and then 1-10. Let's get this first time. First time. Yeah, I got the jump. Now, don't get in my way, because sometimes they'll do stuff to you after you get the jump. And we're into World 2. Run into the... Alright. Different strat. This is, alternate strat C. It's actually gonna be quite fast, too. Actually gonna be quite fast if you can click the next level button. Anyway, that wasn't bad. They clap together, I run off to the right, I lean into... I didn't lean into, and none of the trucks went around the corner. That's why I always set up to lean into that truck, because they so often decide, yeah, we're not going to the goal today. I hope you weren't expecting us to go to the goal. Did you have another method for getting to the goal other than us? And my answer is, yes, I do. I just don't always manage to pull it off. Sure. No. Yeah. Okay. Anything that gets me through, right? Marathon strats. Face to the left, run forward, pull to the right, watch everything that's happening. Everything that's happening in the level so you know where all the trucks are and where you can potentially land on the next jump. Alright, now into you, pause here, up and over, smoothly, cleanly, onto the backs of one of you, onto the backs of you. Well, you just have the one back. I didn't mean, I'm not talking about your love handles. Oh, hun. Oh, where are you going? I didn't mean anything. It was a slip of... She's gone. Take a little touch back there and go out for a 9.652. That's average. That's average. know, it's hard enough without the most stressful piece of audio that anyone's created in the history of man. Playing in the background. Give me it and go straight to the goal on it. Because why not? Wow. Wow, 2-9 now. Take the little hop, come across here, touch down on the tops of those, keep the run going, low and fast. I was trying to slow down and prepare for that boulder that I didn't want to have to deal with.
ハイポーンディドソニックフット U オフアイドル。
俺は誰だと思ってやがる。はい。Okay, into the goal. Off of that one. 210. We pop up and over. I didn't get the jump that I'm looking for, so I gotta like sit it and wait it and take it slower than I'd like to. But it can just get me a nose up. Cool. Nose up. Nose up. Yep. It's really, really safe, I know, but 210, it will suck minutes off of you if you try and go any faster than that. If I don't get my properly speedy method out of it, I just back up. I back up some. Now 3-2. Can we? Definitely not. Do it again. Didn't lose that much time because you reset early. Yes! We got it on the second pass, and this is probably exactly as fast as the conventional method. So I'm happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. Not necessarily going to be as fast as our PB, because our PB used that method. I'm not sure if we got it first time in the PB or not, but one way or another, over conventional, I'm good. I'm good, okay? Yeah, little touch from that guy sends us over. Fall into you, turn back and go to the goal. We're gonna turn to the, okay, I'm gonna turn to the U, and then, yeah, first time! I am never prepared to get that first time. I'm never ready to click the next level button, because it's like, I totally expect not to get it first time. I have no expectation of pulling that out in an ace. Alright, stop, wait, go. Yeah. Sometimes those trucks are a lot further forward than they are other times, and you can go a lot earlier than you would expect to. In other situations... Nope. Resetting. I wasn't gonna come out of that one. I tried. I tried. Okay. Yes! Get me there! Ugh! This level has been giving me more and more trouble, and I think I need to develop like a proper safety strap for it, because that kind of just rush it and hope doesn't always work for some reason. Rushing it and hope doesn't always work. It's weird. Who knew? Who would have possibly guessed? Now, up and over both of you, up and over both of you! Oh, that's tight. But I know I can get it, and I gotta start pushing for it again, because it's tight, but it ain't that tight. Now, 310 took a lot from us in the last run. Let's see how she treats us this time. Not well on the first pass. Well, on the first pass. It all jams up right here. Not here, but here. And then you gotta decide what you're gonna do. Me? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. That! And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna push through to the goal. Woo! And get out of there in at least 2 clears. Now, the random lasers that you never know where they're gonna be, and you just gotta dodge them all, and sometimes they move at different speeds, and everything about this is just whatevs, you know? Whatever happens, happens, and hope you can deal with it. Now, how much speed can I get out of this one this time? The problem is, like, once you get all the speed, at the end here, yeah, trying to make sure that you know, convert that jump into something. Yeah. Okay, can you land on the tops of any of these trucks? Because that might be helpful for your, you know, continued survivability. Managed to pull it back, managed to make it work. 4-4, another one that we can go real fast on. And this one we don't gotta worry about the end getting in the way. We just gotta worry about hitting all them jumps and getting out of there. An 8-9-4-5. Through the laser irises as they contract and the opposite of expand. I knew. I'm not dumb. You just like my mom. What? She never called me dumb. She never called me dumb. She was always very encouraging of her very, very smart Ronin pawn who wouldn't ever run straight headfirst into lasers. And welcome to my nightmare. This level. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, now just touch it down somewhere safe and early, and wait, and wait. see what we're gonna do through here. Come on, somebody's got to get through eventually. I waited for them and then they left without me. What a bunch of jerks, right? Okay, stand on this side of things, jump up over this side of things, onto the one truck that looks like it's actually going to get to the goal today, and in. Woo! 4-8 now. 4-8. Under, over again, over one more time, and then under and out. That's how we do that. 4-9. We jump straight into the lasers. We're fine. Then we wait for the fourth laser to start to disappear, and then we jump up here, and we wait. And then we go over, under, and past. And finally into 4-10. Top of this guy, fall off. Fall off, pop. Yeah, get into the side of that one, and hopefully you get a big pop that sends you somewhere out here. I'm gonna wait it. Yep. Caught one that's still technically alive. Oh my god, that was so creepy watching the terrain get closer and closer to me, those mountains and whatnot. Yeah! Oh, that's less than ideal. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. You know, it's not fast, but we're fine. And now into 5-2. One of the few levels you can count on here, so when I don't get the speed that I'm hoping for out of here, I'm very disappointed with myself, and I'm very disappointed with myself right there. It was a fine, safe clear, but I gotta go for it on that cycle, because that cycle looks really good. Yeah. Now 5-4. Let's see what kind of fortune we can come up with here. Okay? Not the good kind of fortune, the other kind of fortune. Just go forward. Don't die, don't die, don't die! Into the goal! Whew! And 5-5, the level that tends to take it from everyone. Always. Holy! Don't you dare steal that from me after having me pass right through physical objects. Whew! Okay. I went right through the A-frame there. That will happen, but not usually when you're going that slow, and not usually when you know, like twice in a row. 'Cause there were 2 bits of... Oops. There were 2 bits of A-frame that I passed through there, I think. There's at least one. There we go. That's what you're looking for. Get me to this row of trucks. I'll just sit and wait it and see what kind of cycles and truck formations we got ahead. They look great, so I'm going straight to the goal on 5-7. 5-8. Another run killer. This is definitely another run killer level. Okay. For some reasons that you may be able to see on your screen presently. Yeah, on to you. Just waiting it. Just waiting it. Cool. Poppers are out of the way. You're going. You're not my goer anymore. You're my goer! Woo! Just as that hammer's coming down at me from the left. Level 5-9 now. 5-9, it's not a run killer, but it can snake some time from you. Yes?
Got to add the clip from Star Wars line from Han Solo, we roll pioneer.
Can you say that on Twitch? Oh! Oh, I managed to take the jump from the bottom of them. I guess that's what I was actually going for and hoping when I found myself in that scenario. I could have for that one, but Don't. Okay. Yes, into the goal on 5-10. It's fun. This game is fun. Alright, and then we jump. We land on this guy. We take the jump straight to you. Oh, I caught the back of it. It's possibly okay. Yes, it's okay. I don't push for the skip on this level. It's just a little bit too much for me. It's really just a stress aversion thing. Because I can get it, and it's not necessarily that dangerous. There is some danger to it, but I'm just stress averse on that one. It's just too much. In the middle of the run. Just reset now. Don't wait to die. You know you were going to. There we go. Into you. Alright. Big pop that only gets me out to here, but it got me here in 2 passes. Now, 6-3. Take the little delay here, and then jump, and then dig in, and get yourself a nice big pop all the way to the goal. And take your finger off of the spacebar for, you know, falling back down a little bit quicker. And go, get to the front trucks here, wait them. Go them. and come back and catch the gold plane on your way out of the level. Now, let's not screw this up again, because this is a safety strat. Okay. It feels like it should be safer than that if it's gonna be a safety strat. Pop it. Boom. 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 And we go right up and over. Nothing gets in our way. Up and over and out and turn around. Hold the space bar so that you're in the air longer. Level took a long time deciding that I'd done it right there. I missed it again. It's fine. It's a little 300 millisecond time save if I get it the way that I want it to be. Yeah. There you go, and into 6-7. Giant hitboxes behind some of these things, and you gotta ask yourself why, and the answer is because they wanted you to find that skip. They wanted you to play with it. You know, the developers, Landfall Games, they wanted you to find some of this stuff, you know? Some of it they didn't put in, but we made it happen. The Speedrun community, oh my god, made it happen, but a lot of this stuff is in here because they put it here. Because that's the game they wanted to make. I mean, I have to believe, I choose to believe, that strafe running and strafe jumping, as old a concept as that is, old as like Quake and Doom and whatnot, that's in here as, you know, homage, and also because it's a fun little thing to discover. Yeah. And because it's this kind of a game. Now, I have messed this up too many times recently. It's just steering it in. That's all it is. And then waiting until it's moving forward, and then jump into the goal, just like that. Now do this one right. Take the big jump out here, land this guy, fall off, and immediately turn back in this direction, and you get the most speed. This is sort of my PBIL method for this. Personal best individual level is what's meant by PBIL, incidentally. So the best that I've ever done on an individual level when I'm trying to go for, you know, the fastest that I can possibly put that in, that's the same method. It's the same method. Okay? Yeah! A little late on the jump. Yeah, which means I'm gonna have to take this the slower, safer, I don't know if it's safer, but the slower, clear route. But we're through on the second pass of 7-3. I'm just going right through it. I'm just going right through it. Now we're past him. He can't destroy the trucks that we're on until we get near the end of the level, when the whole missile platform moves back. And then we jump away because he will shoot you straight in the face. Alright, keep your eyes long, Pawn. And watch for the existence or lack thereof of the trucks you need to be able to clear the level. Okay, that's one thing that can happen, I suppose. Get to the front truck. Got it. Take the jump at the right time. Got that as well. It didn't get the little clap pop out of there that I want, so sort of dancing to goal. With the level, the whole world shake, you know? It's one of those levels where they keep the world shaking the whole time. And the world shake, you know, affects the camera and the world, which is, you know, where you're going and how you get there. So you can do everything right, and then the world shake just claims it from you. So I try and avoid, you know, take it a little bit slower and safer. So here's that level, Noah. Let's see how it is that I do it, and watch my key overlay in particular behind me. There we go, I'm going right up and over. It's safer to go off to the left a little bit there, but when I've got the right kind of a jump, I'll do it that way. And, ooh, right at the bottom of being able to catch that one. Of course, because I'm like, here's how it's done. I was just trying to show it. Show how it's done. So now the three very difficult jumps. The three very difficult jumps. And, I keep wanting to say that they're not that difficult, but there's a part of me that says, do not for the love of God say that. You do still die here occasionally, and when you do, it's a 45-second time loss. Well, yeah, it's a 35-second time loss, and then you have to go this entire 45-second level again. So, you know, maybe don't be all heady and claim things. Alright, the washing machine level. One of the most feared levels in the game for a speedrunner. There's a couple of them. This is one of them. Trucks are bouncing around, things are exploding, causing world shake. Well, camera shake anyway. Yeah. And then you've got to pick which truck you think is actually going to make it. Sort of like playing one of those carnival games, you know? Where you just hand them your money and then the game plays itself and they're like, you won! Or, oh, sorry, better luck next time. And you wonder why you just paid the money for it.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
Missed it.
You go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
Okay, let's totally redeem myself. Right here. Right now. Redemption! It's a redemption story! Holy crap. All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. That's the name of that level. Alright, now put me up here. Bounce. Stop. Wait. Go. Let's get it. Let's get it. No! Oh! I was convinced I was dead. I didn't think I'd pulled back enough. I wasn't dead, and then I'd already committed to the idea of being dead. Okay, can't be there for it. Get back up. Go it. Go it. Go it. That's how you want to do that. Man, that 8-1. That 8-1. It's not like a particularly awful level. But it does keep getting me. It does keep getting me. Okay, that's a lot of height. We're good. Straight through, pop, stop, go, dip, over, in. Pop, stop, go, dip, over, in. What did I say? No, whatever it is. Somebody embroider it onto a t-shirt for me or something. Ah! Holy pooping poop, Vaughn. I know, right? I know. IKR, bruh. Uh-huh. Whoa! Whoa! If you got headphones on, you just heard how close that truck came to hit me in the face. Okay. Because I certainly did. 8-6, we get up here, we let him smack in. That's our cue to jump, land this guy, and we just sit it a little bit on these first three. And then on the fourth one, sometimes on the third one, I'll take an extra pop and I'll just land it while I'm jumping, while I've got the jump bar held, in order to get a little bit extra out of it. But I like those first three slow and steady and stick to them. Now, back to the speed rail levels. I'm taking the ghost pops to the front as much as I can get them, because if you do it right, you can make it work, although there is pretty significant techniques involved in making that work. And I'm just going to wait it until you guys go off that ledge, and then I can go. 8-8, you want to transfer to the double trucks, the trucks that are running side by side, in the hopes that you'll be able to do something like that or better.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. Alright, that's how that's gonna work. I will stop singing the moment that I die. And then you have to donate to get it started again. No, you have to play the thing, which costs 1 point, and then in order to get more of them, you have to either sit there or donate. Yeah, that's how I make money. 8-10. Let's not be stupid and screw it up this time, Vaughn. Okay. I'll do my best. All I can promise is I'll do my best. Alright, to the front, to the front, to the front, front, front. To the left, to the left, to the right, right. Jump, jump. Now stop. Now twist. Now kick. Up and over, back to you, and then into the gear, where there's an invisible plane that you can connect with to throw you to the end level, and welcome back to hell, people, in just however much time is on screen above me now. So my method, it's working. Still working. Still working. Yeah, it's a little short, but I still got it. A little slow. 15.5. I can do that in 14.6 when I get lucky. Pay attention, Pawn. This one is hard. Yes, it is. It's rather... that's entirely appropriate for this. Yes! Yes! It's a slow clear, but it's a living clear, and I'll take it. Whew, you can do that. I can do that in 15 or even 14 seconds when I'm really trying. I'm going it. Yeah! Okay, get through, get through, get through. You got through, but you're all alone. Anybody behind you? Ah! He steers backwards, he's so good. Ah! Mmm! Ah! Okay, stop making sounds. Oh, sorry. No! He's not so good. He's not so good. Maybe I needed to make more sounds and that would have helped me. Okay. Just jump in here, complete and total randomness. You see the stuff that's happening on your screen, right? It's happening on my screen too, except I have to actually play through it. There we go, 9-4, 9-5, we come down, we get low, we get fast. We try for that. I didn't quite get it, but we're still going a fair bit fast. Oh, getting stuck there is horrible. That's gonna mess us up. Now we're just praying to the RNG gods that they don't kill me before I can get to the goal. And they didn't. Thank you, RNG gods. Up the hill on 9-6, there are fast ways to get up this hill on 9-6. I take a slower way. It's more consistent for me.
Soup.
I like soup too! Oh my god, we're soup buddies! What, I'm guessing that it meant to say more than that, and you got the voice that kind of screws up with regularity. But soup. Soup. Mmm. Yum good. Hey, land here. Yeah. Oh, how the heck did I end up floating off to the right? I swear, you could see my key inputs, right? Was there any right inputs there? I don't... What happened? Alright, slow down. Do it with method. The method is sit here, because there's no hope otherwise. Okay? Give me that. Lava's already coming up, which means I gotta, like, run the rest of the level a lot faster than this if I want to... Like, I can't just... Hey now, see what I say now, happiness is just around the corner. Alright, I died, so I get to stop singing it. Oh god, this level. Oh, this level. Oh, now I'm just tilted and I can't do it. I'm just tilted and I can't do it. Big pop, it doesn't get me far enough, so I land there. Trying for a wall run kind of a thing there. Okay. We're ahead of the lava by a bit. So if I get, like, something looking good, I could just ride it all the way to the goal. Or... Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was so close. The game could have decided either way there, and it has decided alternately in the past on me that, no, you didn't make it. Oh my god. Come on, guys. That one was rolling, so...
Think
about, this is a test pawn. Either that or you were speaking about... testicles? What? What? Hey, just wait it. Take the little pop, connect with him, take another big pop. There you go. Land it, and run it. Remember this one? It's raining trucks, hallelujah? Oh, it's raining trucks. Then definitely not hallelujah. Oh, wow. I haven't been this far back in the cycle of this level in a long time. Back to Satan. Back to Lucifer. We've seen him already today, so we won't slow down to say hello or wave. Hi! That's when I do that, it loses me time on the level clear, because you can force Lucifer here to drop his arm a little bit quicker if you run faster to the end. By maybe a second or, well, 2 to 3 seconds, I would say. You can also do this a lot faster, and every time that I try to, I just get myself killed. So when I get this close to the level end, I just accept my fate. Does that look good? Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna go it. Got it! Got it! For another sub-30 clear of 28-19. I am the Ronin dad.
You can't buy me hot dog, man.
Can't either. Thank you, Jamasian, for the 100 bits. Woo! Another good run. Another good run. Sub-30's all I'm trying to do, man. If I'm grouping my shots to bottom at 28 minutes, yeah.
It's nur 26, 46 zu 79 Dokon.
I specified when we started that I wasn't going. Oh my gosh, it could have been a PB. It could have been a PB for me. We came into hell 16.7 seconds ahead. No, that's not how that's 16 points. I don't know what that means. We were 1 minute and 16 seconds behind. It probably still could have been a PB. Could have been real close. Because there is probably 1.5 minutes worth of time to save on my old World 9, but you saw what I was dealing with on 9.8 there, right? In fact, wait a second. When we look at these splits, you be quiet while I think. It's a very laborious process that causes a lot of heat, and I can't be... I'm thinking. So, when we look at these splits here, I came in 1 minute 16... Well, I came in better than that, didn't I? Or worse than that, rather. Let's scroll through them and see where we were. We were 1 minute 49.7. Thank you. I will look at the cheers and ice creams and stuff, too, in just a moment. But let's have a review here. So 1 minute 52nd out of 8:10. By the end of 9.1... Oh, that's right. I took like 3 deaths on the PB in 9.1. 2 deaths, and I put it in on the third one. 2 really stupid deaths, too. So we came out of 9.1 1 minute and 16 seconds behind. Then we picked up time coming into 9.2 because I cleared that in the first try and quickly. No, it was kind of slow. But I cleared it in the first try. By 9.3, we were just 1 minute behind. We lose some time on 9.4. We lose a little bit of time on 9.5. We're back up to 53.2 on 9.6. And then I lose an entire minute in 9.7, getting out of 9.7. Is 9.7 the one, then? I thought it was 9.8 was the one where I always get stuck on, and that I got stuck on today. And then out of 9.8, you go into the pentagram level, and then you go to Satan. So, if that's right, I'm gonna just freaking look at it again. It's so confusing. Why can I never remember 9.7? What is it about 9.7? It is 9.7. Well, then what the hell is the next level? That's the pentagram. And the 9.9. Oh, right, it's the chain. I guess I always forget about the chain is the thing. Okay. So yeah, 9.7, we lost him. I was going to say, did we actually run even with the PB through that level because it's so bad? But no, I think on the PB I put 9.7 in a single pass. Yeah, which is possible. I've done it in my PB and other times that you haven't seen. But my girlfriend in Canada, she'll tell you. She's real. Shut up. It came out pretty good, says Zerglov, didn't it? So, let me scroll up here and just have a wee look at chat. Come over here, get close, because I'm so happy with the way that I look now that I've lost the 10 pounds, you know? I got my jawline back a little bit, you know, the pudgy, middle-aged kind of, not middle-aged, I'm young. Young is I'm as old as my tongue and a little bit older than my teeth. That's how old I am. But the little like, you know, spare tire. It's nice that it's decreased significantly. So let's see, I'm just trying to scroll up to where I recognize something that I read previously. I think I've found the beginning of everything. Let's see. Can't type that quick on what quote ad Ronan Pawn. It's tight, but it ain't that tight. Oh, I'm surely. You know what? I'll bet we've already got that quoted. I'm pretty sure I've said that. Maybe we haven't. I don't know. Every time Pawn hits a laser, I imagine a Jedi running him through with a lightsaber. Why do you imagine that? You should imagine that that sequence I did for the 12 Days of Clickbait, where I turned a hair comb into a bendy lightsaber, and then I stabbed the clickbait thing about an imagined X-Men Star Wars crossover. Oh, I definitely know what clickbait is, don't I? Just made a Peter Griffin pixel art in Minecraft, said Pony. Cool. Dramasian cheered 30. Got to add the clip from Star Wars line from Han Solo. We're all fine here. You know what? Actually, I have the higher ground, Anakin would be a good one, considering what we do here these days with the Clustertruck. I have the higher ground, Anakin! Well, I'm trying to make these jumps. I bet he'd be easily able to shave off a couple seconds if he optimized the next clicking. Yes, clicking the next button is a big deal. Big deal. You can save a lot of time by doing that. And I am, on certain days, more or less, doing that well. I think for the sake of, like, live streams, I just can't do that, too. Running the level, I'm talking, describing what's going on, and then when the level comes up, there's a certain amount of focus that comes into, like, at the end of every level. You're not exactly sure when you've cleared a lot of these goal planes. And even when I'm focusing on it, sometimes I'll pull down to the left to hit that next level button, and the game will just be, no, you're still in the level. Be like, what? And now I've got my right hand pulled down to the left corner, bottom right corner of my mouse pad, and I can't go any further, and then I gotta pull it again. So that takes just an extra layer of focus that I don't think you're gonna get out of me during the live streams on a regular basis. But, maybe in the practicing it'll come together. But that is a huge thing, actually. When I compared my Segment 1 PB against Snakeathon's Segment 1 PB, that was what I found was I lost 2 and some seconds, or maybe 3. I think it was 2 and some seconds to him in actual, like, in-game time. And I took it apart in the editing bay and made all the cuts and everything like that. And what I found out was that I was losing over a second just in 10 levels, just doing the first 10 levels of the game, to Snakeathon just by not clicking the next level button as fast. And then I started getting, I started improving my next level button clicks. For segments, it is massively important. For the full run game, it's pretty damn important. For a marathon where you're focusing on commentary, what are you going to do? But it's a big part. You're absolutely right. No, it's a big part of this. Like, it's half the game. All these little time saves that you've got. Oh, I can save 300 milliseconds here if I do it right. And then if you don't click the next level button immediately, you lose the 300 milliseconds. So it's a big part of the game. Let's see. One of the sounds to play boring conversations. I recommend this. Just looking for the cheers and stuff right now, because there's a lot that Charles was talking about. So cheers and ice creams and whatnot. I see Zorglob playing the evil laugh and playing Do It Pawn. Do it, do it, do it, Pawn.
We are many, you are but one.
Well, I'm sorry. What have I done to offend thou greatness, chat? Thou many. Talk Cream, should cheering remove the play cooldown too? For Talk Cream, so you cheer. Here's my first reaction to that. My first response is, here's what it should do. It should clear it, but only if you cheered the 10 bits required in order to fire the talk thing, the TTS. And then so if you, donated actual money, 10 cents, 10 bits, then you get a bonus TTS. Well, no, you get the ability to use TTS. You don't get a bonus TTS because TTS costs its own amount of pawn points, and you don't get 50 pawn points for... But that's my first thought, is it would be like an if-then check. If the amount is... it's a lot of work, isn't it? And then it gets very specific in the... I don't know, Noah. I'm not sure. Darth Angelus ice creamed, Noah wanted to know if cheering should remove the play cooldown. I caught up to it. Thank you, Darth Angelus. Let's see the playing of We Like the Party. Darth Angelus cheered, this is a test pawn, don't let it distract you. So it wasn't testicles you were talking about, it was a test, okay. Darth Angelus, oh, you didn't play it! Oh, you still had time left on your cooldown. Oh, I would have liked to hear that. And then I've caught basically up. haven't I? To the cheers and the ice creams and whatnot. I have indeed.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I don't do that one very good at all, but God, that harmonizing at the beginning of that song is so good. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? They could have done a really crappy song after that, and they didn't. And it still would have just, been amazing. Norcross tried to ice cream. I'll read it anyway. You don't have enough points to do that. Oh, we've gotten to the bottom of the points. I don't think...
Can't stop singing since you didn't D.
Well, all right, let me get into the Clustertruck. I was born in a small town, and I live in a small town. Oh, that's the wrong song. I don't think you got it. We mean the play command, not the talk cream command. Talk cream currently works on the same cooldown as ice cream. Oh, okay. So the play, the music thing, should it cool down if you... Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, they're little nothing... they're little nothings is what they are. They're sweet little nothings as appreciation for the fact that, hey, he gave me some money. Thanks. Here, play some more music if you want to spend your PP. Yeah, sure. Cool, says Nelcross. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's a good idea. So we're going to take that live stream break because we've managed to actually fill the time. Most of it, anyway. I couldn't fit in another Shenzhen IO solitaire run. It's just beyond me. So we'll take another live stream break here. Another 7 minutes. Opportunity for you to order a pizza or just call the pizza shop and ask them what they're wearing or if their refrigerator is running or whatever you were doing. That you called the pizza shop and didn't order a pizza. You know people there? But yeah, 7 minutes to do as you will when we come back. I think one more run of Clustertruck. These live streams are getting a little bit shorter from the 6 hours that we were putting in before, and it's directly related to the energy, mental and physical as well, that just goes into doing a full run of Clustertruck, especially well talking. It's hard. It's hard. I feel the buzzing in my teeth already. So, yeah, 3 runs of Clustertruck in a live stream is as much as you're going to get out of me today, anyway. Probably because you made me do that I'm drowning thing where I shove blood into my face while you play the Sonic drowning music. That cost you a whole Clustertruck full run speed run. Hey, Pawn, are your headphones still super loud? Says no. They're on the edge, though. They're louder than it used to be when I had direct control over them. I can still control them, but I've put them in a certain place that's like, it's good in there. Keeps me in. The game in the live stream, when you guys throw some music at me, it hits. It punches.
30 minutos.
30-minute runs. That's what we're doing, Jermacian, and thank you for the double cheer. 30-minute runs. So, I can only give you 7 minutes if you've got the runs. If it's a 30-minute run situation, you might want to see like a doctor or something, because there shouldn't be that much in you. But if you have to use the toilet, it's a good time to use it. 7-minute live stream break. Ronan Pone says, bits at 1 to 10 points, so 500 bits is 50 points. That's right. That's right. So $5 gets you the 50, which is an extra TTS, or an extra, some of the audio cues and stuff. It's just something extra to tack on. I like it. I hope you guys like it, because we're going to keep adding to it over time. 7-minute live stream break. I keep saying it. Have yourself a listen to MC Culler's Grandmaster Blues while I'm gone pawn. Not out.
the truth will set you free. Oh, maybe pain and sorrow, there's no tomorrow. Will take a hold of me, baby, baby, baby. All alone, baby, won't you come along and hold me? I ain't the seventh son, but I know where I'm from. Let's head on, dead on down the highway. And maybe when we come back, by then you will have seen things my way. I don't want no skinny woman, a woman who's got no sense of style. I want a girl with the diamond ring on her finger, one who knows how to say nothing. I just can't find this girl nowhere. Until I do, I'ma stay alone.
Hello, I am the Ronin Ballin, and welcome back to a twitch.tv/ we ain't done apparently. Somebody tell the band I'm back.
Replace the Discord section of the Brexene with a Clustertruck speedrunner link.
Hey! Maybe. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna need something to go. Welcome back to it.
All the time. Here's one for free.
Mihages Ronin Pon.
Me hugs Pawn. Oh, thank you, Zorval Tussin. Thank you for the resub. 12 months. It just keeps going, doesn't it? We keep waiting for something to change, but no, it just keeps going.
Oh, no!
What? What's oh no about it, Zorgal? That it just keeps going. Oh no, it just keeps going. More Clustertruck. Zorglov just got 54.
Fuck it up, don't give a shit anymore. Fuck it up, flip the table, screw you all.
Kind of goes against my premise of let's clean it up for the GDQ submission, but you know, we're us. Let's not pretend we're not us. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Oh, if you've never seen that on YouTube, you gotta go find that. Elsa, well, it's not Elsa, but it's, you know, a woman singing about having to cram for tests in school and just giving up on it and feeling the freedom that washes over her and saying, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. The cold never bothered me anyway, you know? Woo! Oh, I love that one. I've seen that, Lols, as Nokra. Isn't it great?
Hårdin huske kurebøj have no points to. Klæg kær 2 donate 2 af anonymous internetperson, lol.
Well, you just donated to yourself. You picked up an extra pawn point just by cheering like that. Thank you very much. You want me to donate in the form of, I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. No. That's all you can get for free. Alright. What are we doing? We're cluster trucking? Oh, God. Didn't we just do that? Like, before the live stream break? Oh. Let's do another 3 set of Shenzhen IO. It actually does help. You know, it's like a pacing thing.
All the time. Here's one for free.
I don't know what happened in the Discord, but here we go again with my sub-30's.
Yeah! I don't know what that is. I went to, like, be, like, yeah! And I did the butterfly? What? I'm hard, boy. Thank you, Evil Downer Balkan, for the 18-month streak of resubs. Wow. So yeah, let's do Shenzhen IO. Let's do the Shenzhen IO. The continued support of the Ronin pawn. What is wrong with you people? You want to save your splits now? Of course I want to save my splits. Put it all in there. I'm not afraid to be seen for my 28-minute, like, standard. Is what we've been doing today anyway. Don't talk and jinx yourself. Give me some Shenzhen IO Solitaire up here. We're going to run a 3-set of Solitaire just to calm the nerves before we go in for the last big run of noability % Clustertruck of the day. Just use a different part of your brain, not the, oh God, lasers, missiles, trucks! But instead the, where are the dragons? Part of the brain. That's what we're going to do here. Oh, that's all I get for free? What a ripoff, says Darth Angelus. Yeah, I'm expensive. I'm an expensive, what's the clean term for that? And she comes with you to places. Escort. I'm an expensive escort. In 3, 2, 1. Shenzhen IO Solitaire. Speedrun. So we load it up and we have a look at the cards. I'm going to do the 3, 4, 5 immediately because it's right there in front of me. I'm going to attack this 2. Yeah, that 2 onto that 2 onto that. I can pull the 6 from either here or... No, I can't pull it from there. I've got to pull it from there. Yes, sir?
God damn it, Pawn, stop popping up on my Steam overlay.
Pooping on my Steam overlay? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to poop on your Steam overlay. I've been having some incontinence issues lately. So the red dragons, 2 of them are stacked there. Oh, 2 of them are way deep there, but they're not that deep. When you pull that off and put it on the 6 like you already should have done, you get. Yeah, actually, okay, so I'll put you up. I'll pull the 6, 7 over, and then I'll put both of these up, and then we'll stack the red dragons away. The 7, this 7 could go on that. You know what? We'll do that just to get the 1 away. The 2, if I put you there, then this 2 comes off of that 9. Do we have an 8 available? We could have, but we don't have. Well, let's have, because I can have both of those to stack, and then this 3 doesn't go anywhere. Shoot. It's okay, because the 7 stacks the 8, now we've got, and this 7 stacks the 8, now we got a lot of dragons exposed. Last black dragons are there and there. Ooh. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I feel like I've already screwed myself over at some point. If I put the 7 up and out of our way for a moment, I could pull the 5 and then the 3 would go on the 4 and that gives me the slot. There you go. So you don't lose anything by doing that. And then this 4 goes on that 5 and this 4 goes on that 5. That's 3 black dragons showing. Pull the 7 back down. Put... Ooh. How do you do this? 7 back down. Black dragon up. No. I can't get there, can I? You can do that, though. You can do that. That's free. If I move you over, I need a space for it.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
It's a use. No, it's a use. I can stack that, and then if I pull the 7, stack the 6 on the 7, move this 7 over here, pull this 7 back over here, then I've got enough room to do
Black 5
that.
should have gone on the red 6.
Should it have? Maybe it should have. But we got through the set anyway. Here we go. And... Okay, that's a fine way to press the buttons. Whatever. Now, this set, it doesn't look like... It doesn't start well. Ooh, it doesn't start well at all. What about the dragons?
Run, jump. I can be your backpack while you run. Run, jump. Now breathe.
Yeah, I should skip this one. That's allowed. No, don't. Put this up here, put the 4 on the 5, get that up there, and all the red dragons go away instantly, and now you've opened things up to where it's actually a playable level. Yeah, there you go. There you go! Now if the 9 came off, I get down to the 4, 1, the 8, 9 came off, the 4 onto the 5, that would put the 1 up. Then that 8 and that 5, and then we'd only have the 1 slot left. 8 could go up, the 6 would do onto there. I'm gonna go it, because it's the only thing that's staring me in the face right now. If I actually put you up instead. Green dragon, got it.
Black and red on S.
Black and red ones. Get them off of there. Can I get a 6 free so that I can, yeah, okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that. And hopefully I didn't screw everything up. The 4-3 stack. Ah! 6 goes on the 7. 3 can come off you, and we've now got 3 black dragons showing. I start trying to unbury that. I can get you off. Yeah, I can get you off, and then I can... That's not what how I meant that. Shush. Shush. Clean for GDQ. If I move that over there, I could move you free. The 9 would come out. Do we have an 8 run? Or that 8 would stack a 9. Yeah, I can move things around for that. So what was I going to do? You're going to move this off, and then you're going to move that there. You're going to move this here. Very tricky little maneuver here. The 8 comes here, this 8 comes here. We're still alive, technically. And that's the best kind of ickly. Now if I pull you off, and I switch these, then I can get down to the last black dragon, get rid of all of those. This 9 needs to get off of where it's sitting presently. And then I can 6, 6, 5, 8, you, green dragons away, and the puzzle will solve itself, and we're on to our next split. Well behind our PB. Our PB is like 2 minutes a game, right? 2 minutes.
You can't buy me, hot dog man.
Hey, RMAJ!
Found, I'm here with A και W, my seeds here from shovelings now and F for the Discord.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Sorry about the painting your sides from the shovel in the snow. Yeah, we are buried in it here. Thankfully, I have chronic fatigue as an excuse, so the neighbors, they can be angry, but if they ever, like, come around and say anything about it, I'll just be like, I'm sorry, I can't. The 9 up, the 6 comes over, the 7 comes back. This 4 being free doesn't really go anywhere. If I get the 4 off, you might be burying yourself, boy. Oh, I can't put that one there. I can put this one there, though. Alright, that's not a direction that I intended. I was trying to get that 1 out, and I thought, I've got enough spaces. I might not have enough spaces. What's next? What do we do? It's not a good idea to put a 9 up there, but I did it because, you know, I'm an idiot, apparently. If I pull you, then I get down to the 9, the 8 comes over, and that gets me the other 1, but we end in dragons, and I can't get to the last black dragon at that point, because we won't have space for moving it around. Ooh, this one's mean. I don't like this one. A 5 for the 4 to go on. They're buried. They're all buried. The 9 doesn't come back down. This one might be dead. 3, 2. 4 won't sit on anything. We can't get to the 5. Pull you off. 7 goes on the 8. And then we're done. So I'm gonna do this, and it's just gonna crash us, I'm pretty sure. Unless I've misread the puzzle. Now we're just done. We're dead in the water, right? I can't even do that. Yeah, we're dead in the water. So new game. It's okay. The split keeps running until you finish the 3rd game. That's the rules that I imagine. We got 3 red dragons showing immediately. I'm putting you up. The 3-2 goes on there. Boom, red dragons. Nice. Nice start. That's a 3-4 stack already. Could you do this instead and it wouldn't hurt anything? Probably. Probably, maybe. 8 onto you. 7 onto you. 5s are going to need a 6. We got lots of 5s right now. We need 6s. There's a 6 there. There's a 6 right there. Okay, good. So if I restack 7, 6, 5, 4, we lose nothing. 7, 6, we lose nothing. You can go on this 8 over here. Get some 9s out. That'll help as well. 5, 4. Again, wanting for 6s. If I pull you, we get a 6. But it's wrong color 6. We'll put you there, we'll put you there. And then we can pull the 5, 4 over to here. We can 7, 8 onto the 9. 5, 4, 3. You can stack over there. We get that 9 out. The 8 comes onto it. We move that aside. Everything starts going up. No? Where's the last green dragon? Underneath you? And get rid of the green dragons for me. Why aren't things moving? It's that 3, isn't it? Yeah. Gotta find that low card that's got you stuck. Yeah. Boom, and that is our last split with a time of 9:20:85. Three sets of Shenzhen IO Solitaire in 9:20:85, and I am definitely now well relaxed. Well relaxed. Thank you for your help, Dramacian. Good. Now let's stress ourselves out by running Clustertruck again. This is what we're gonna do. You know that's what we're gonna do. I'll save these splits. I'm gonna open the splits for Clustertruck All Worlds. Boom. And we're back in. Again, running against a 2646 technically, but we're not really. I'm just going for Sub-30's, and if it happens to come in, great. If it doesn't, my goal here, like the reason I keep saying that is also just to talk to myself, because I need to remind myself that my goal here is not necessarily to push for every, you know, micron of speed that I can have, or time that I can have, but to not die as often as I might otherwise do, if I were pushing for everything. And that actually helps my speedrun, and kind of gets us closer to beating the PB, because really the time loss is, you could go through these levels not that fast as long as you manage not to die. Yeah, that's what the Zelda 1 get sounds like. the Zelda 1 get, right? So that's from Zelda 1. That's what it used to sound like in the old original Zelda when you got something. Here's, you know, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You got it. So, I live in a semi-rich nationhood, says RMAJ. No crackheads here. Oh. So you don't have anyone to pay to shovel the snow. I understand why your ribcage is hurt. Let's see. I like half my driveway will get done before they run off to do something of whom? Oh, come on now. With your... That's clean for GDQ, thank you. Alright, we have to load in... Oh, it worked! It worked that time. Okay. You know? It's weird. You beat the game, sometimes the auto splitter needs to, like, be reset, sometimes it just works the next time you open it. I don't know. Maybe because I went into other levels, that's probably it. Yeah. See, I'm putting it together. Alright, here we go. Last noability percent Clustertruck full game speed run of the day from the Ronin Pawn, putting in 28 so far. Let's see what we can do in 3, 2, Coca-Cola Pawn. Jeez. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Yeah, people who like a lot of soda pop shoveling your driveway, and then because they want more soda pop, running off halfway through. Now I'm with you. I'm sorry, I put that there. In 3, 2, 1, go! And we're off and away. Yeah. Oh, okay, I gotta pull back for it. Son of a biscuit. That's, I'm going for a 6.9 open there. It is a marathon run, so unless things go so horribly that I'm like, ugh, early on in the game, then we're just gonna run on whatever we happen to give it ourselves. As well as what the game gives us, for example, in this level, which is the first in the game that introduces how much RNG that you're going to be fighting against throughout the rest of the game. We take the little pop. Ah! For whatever reason, it didn't happen that time. I have to take the slower route through by about 500-600 milliseconds. Ooh, I didn't hold for the pop. We're good. We're not good. Alright. Boy, my level 1s today have just been awful. What are you gonna do? My world 1s, rather. Have just been, ugh. But, you know, rest of the game's been coming in. Whatevs. 1-7. Let's see if we can't get this one right. No. We had too many trucks in our way. Okay. Going for the backup strat. Yeah! Ah! There we go. That's, I probably could have reset and cleared the level faster. It's true, too. Oh, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm laughing. This is a horrible world 1. I might actually go ahead and reset this one. No. Alright, fine. Whatever. Get me out of world 1. Holy pooples. If this goes really bad, too, like if I die here twice, then, I'll probably just reset the run. Oh, hello. So that's what we're doing today, huh? Okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Up and over and through. Wow. Worst world 1 that I've put in an age. Yeah. Nice up and through. At least we got the straight clear of 110. The ace. Thank you for the donation. It didn't come across as TTS, so it'll just be waiting for me like candy at the end of the run for me to come back to. Yeah, you guys are kind of going, kind of not. I just had to wait it. There weren't any trustworthy trucks forward, so that makes that the fastest way through, just to wait. World 2! Oh, big pop. I could go all the way to the goal with that, maybe. But I'm not gonna risk it. I'm instead just gonna land it and put it in, because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Sometimes you get that jump, it's very hard to, like, expect or count on. No, I'll reset again. That wasn't going anywhere. I just didn't get the kind of pops that I'm looking for. Yeah! And I didn't get them again. But it's alright, we managed to connect with backup truck number 6. Level 2-4. You know, this is a good one. This will be the, this will be the run that tells me, like, if everything goes wrong and you suck at the same time at GDQ, what's it gonna look like? It's gonna look like this, buddy. At least the open of the game, I mean, good lord. Alright, 2-6. To the right, to the left, lean in. Nice little pop. Bring us back down. Jump it. Put your feet down quick and go in for a 9.601. I don't mind that at all. To here. I'm gonna take you for the last little moment pop. And then I want one of you guys. I think I can make it. It was close. I knew it was close. You know, here's the problem. You get into like a bad run, and then you don't have any value for the run anymore. And then you start, like, pushing things that you shouldn't be, that you're not supposed to be pushing on. 2-7, 2-8 now. Let's get in, get through, get out. Bing. Bing. You're going too fast. I know! I know, look at how fast I'm going! Stop then. Okay, we'll just wait until I think I'm close enough to make that jump. Safely. Little hop here. Come across off the back of you. Take the pop from that. Yeah, going good and fast now. Run all 3 of those. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's so satisfying. I don't usually do that, but that's so satisfying. I don't do that from now on. Can you make it? Yeah. Jump to the right side where the terrain is lower. That goal extends for quite some time. Not the open that I'm looking for from this level, but an open I'll take if I can make it work. Oh my good George Prince of Wales. Is there a George Prince of Wales? I don't know. Just trying to avoid, you know, the profaning that I was definitely preparing to do there for how epic that was. 3-2 now. Yes! First try! Nails it. He nails the skip. Oh, that earned us some time back, and you may not have noticed, but we need to earn some time back. Oh, that was a gold. 31.1. Nice. Nice. 3-3-9 to 3-4. 3-4. This one's tricky. Reset it. This one's tricky because the ice pillars, I've figured out how they're random. Yeah, me too. I've figured out how they're random, and they're random in the amount that they slide. They will sometimes, really? Sometimes slide further than others. Okay, a little bit higher, I guess I would say, on the wall. There you go. Goodness. Goodness. All of those felt pretty good to me, or at least after the first one, they all felt pretty good. But yeah, those ice pillars, they will slide further to the left sometimes and less others, so the randomness that you're dealing with there is exactly that, and trying to measure it by eye, and trying to find out while you're in midair waiting for them, how that's going to work out. I did not go for the speed here, and not by design, just because I was talking and thinking, so, you know, don't talk and think. That's not gonna help you, Ronin Pawn. Shoot. Go for the speed. Get low, get low, get low. I got it. I got it. Woo. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that level load kick. Okay. Yeah, I kind of expected that from you. I mean, I should have anyway. Go. Stop. Go. 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 No, I didn't. Ooh. The full game over. Yeah, so if everything goes wrong at GDQ, this is what it's gonna look like. It's fine. Let's find out what our time is gonna look like when everything goes wrong! So we go through, under, through once more, and then we stop because what a friggin' mess this is. Go forward to you, just an up and over. I'm gonna have to... They rammed into each other and everybody started pushing off to the right instead of doing what they are supposed to do. I'm gonna take this one straight through. This world, man. Not this world. I love World 3. This level. This level. And I love this level, too. I love the challenge of it. I love the difficulty that it gives me. The rest of the world is kinda, you know, it's fun. And not challenging. Well, not, like, stress-inducing challenging most of the time, so... World 310, or level 310 in the world. Woo! Right between those. It's a nice, like, and here's the big challenge for the world. I like it. I like it. Even though it does, you know, rake me over the coals occasionally. Yeah! Oh, that's a fast clear there. Is that a goal? Probably not. I've done that pretty fast in the past. 14.006 is what that came out on the in-game timer. I don't know what that relates to in terms of PBILs, but that was a nice little clear, I'd say. And crossed here. Yeah, let's do it again. Oh, the speed! Until the right at the end, you slam into the back of it. Through the laser gaps. The gaps in the irises as they open and close. Nice little simple gated level. You want to jump early and from near the fronts of the trucks in order to get the most out of it that you can. 4-6. I'm fighting the level load pop in order to get this method, which is my preferred method because, I mean, look at that. Did you blink and miss the level? Because that can happen. Yeah. Nope. I knew that. The moment I took that jump, like, that was wrong timing on that one, buddy. Okay. Waiting, looking forward. How we doing? Oh. Keep going. Yeah, you did it. You did it. And that meant I could do it. I took a reset right there because I didn't want that weird hop from the level load. We go under, we go over again, over again. Wait just a tick for safety. If you want the PBIL, you won't wait just a tick. But safety. We're not doing PBILs right now. And go, stop, wait, over, under, into the goal there. And now my very highly specific method here that I just kind of messed up a little bit, but it could still... Oh, I reset! I was actually trying to hit the D button there, but I think my mind was also going, oh, that didn't work. Oh, come on! Come on! It's amazing the things that, you know, your muscle memory will do to save you time. You've been speedrunning long enough, it'll just be like, that didn't work, I'm gonna reset the level for you. Oh, come on now! With your that. We finally had a clear, and the truck got stuck, and you saw it. It was bad. Can I? Nope. Nope. Sometimes there's just not a path forward. And the trucks would have been such a mess by the time I got there that it wouldn't have really been clearable, so I know not to even try. Oh, there you are, there you are, there you are. Thank you. Thank you, 410. I'll just click the next level button 16 times and we'll go on to the next level now. Yeah! Do you still have a front to you, or are you being pushed from behind? Okay, never mind, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do it again. We didn't like that load. We want this one. This! Oh! Just ridiculous now, with the ways that you're getting me killed. Okay, okay, stop. And we'll just wait. We'll just sit it out. We're not speed runners, we're slow runners. What Later always wanted me to do. Do the slow run. Clustertruck, see how slow you can go. This is my first attempt. Let's see what my PB is gonna be to start with. 5-3 now. 5-3, I have to wait this cycle because it's bad juju. It's definitely bad juju on that cycle. So, better to wait it and put in the clear than push on it. 5-4. Okay, we're up in the air, and we're still up in the air, and we're on the ground again, and we're going over the popper safely. We're not safely. Another way, though. And there's the goal. I found it. I knew it was forward somewhere. 5-5 now. No! I see you! Okay. I saw him underneath me, and then they took him away. Like, in the most literal sense, they took him away. Boom! Take that little jump, and I don't need trucks as long as physics exists. Sometimes that happens, that physics decides not to exist. Sometimes they destroy the truck that you're landing on just as you're landing on it. In fact, in this level, quite often they do that. Hey, we got through it! 5-5. Alright, 5-6. Over. Stop. Wait. 2, 3, go. Just waiting for the cycles on the flamethrowers so that I can set myself up for jumping over the last ones. Stopping and waiting here. Trying to get the right timing for me to be able to get that pop and take a little bit extra over. It's not really necessary, but I'm so good at it that I just do it anyway. He said to himself. Everyone said, yeah, you're looking real good at things right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's gotta happen sooner or later. Supposed to go to the right truck, up and over, and then back out to you, pop it back, land it, pop her to my right, pop her to my forward. We're looking good, actually. We're looking real good for getting out of 5-8 in an ace. You know, one of these levels has to give it to us in an ace, right? Stop. Oh, this ain't good. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 5-9. Now 5-10. We just want to generate some speed coming through here so we can take a great big jump. There's almost always trucks there that will get us all the way to the front ones. We come around the corner. I'm gonna chicken out and do it like that. Both of the poppers just fired, so the odds of getting early popper now are pretty bad. Oh. Oh, come on now! Mid-air tilt over to the right. Alright. Still gonna make it. Still gonna make it. Want to take some speed. No, I didn't. Some speed into that jump so that I can more easily make this one. Go. Go. Early popper. No early popper. Oh, I need to be on the back of the truck at the very least then. Yeah, I can make it. I can make it. The floor on that section is very low, and the gold plane extends all of it. Now, up, over, through what? Through my poor gameplay. It's the last one of the day. Let's see how we're doing. 3 minutes and 20 seconds over coming into this level, huh? Who thinks I can still put in the sub-30 that I'm going for on all these runs today? Because it's still possible. It's definitely still possible. Yeah! Ooh, I could have taken that straight to the goal, or I could have slammed it into the ground and got myself killed. Any of those things could have happened. 6-3, little pause, dip in, get the nice kick. Ooh, this is real low. Yeah, go to the next level button. That could have been, that was a real fast clear is what I'd say. A real fast radical Rex. Stop here, just waiting for the moment I feel good about taking this little jump to the outside and coming back to the goal. 6-5 now, just popping along the tops of them. Gonna dig into the back of this guy for a great big jump. Wow, just go straight to the goal. Who needs those extra 2 trucks that you usually go to? Yeah, right? Right? Go. Nice, right over, planted. Whoa! Okay, that was just my finger. I did some sausage finger stuff, but I managed to survive my own sausage fingers, so that's good. See if we can get this now. Yeah! That's the little kick that I'm looking for. It's the fastest clear, and it actually seems to be pretty safe, too. It's been putting it in nice for me. 10.618 out of that clear. I like it. I recommend it. Ronin Pawn tested and approved. There we go. Alright, don't tip over. Thank you. And out on this level. 6-8's behind us now. 6-9, the boulder level. So it always gives me more trouble than it by any right should. Because it really is just, you know, lines of trucks and jumping at the right time. But, something about the pattern of the trucks, it throws me off. I think maybe the shape of the... I don't know. Something throws me off there, though. Okay, come on. One more. You always do it in 3. If you're gonna miss it on the first one, you always get it on the third one. It's true, I should just reset for the second one then, huh? Yee! Up and over, too high. Too high. If I wanted to go straight to the goal, there's a method for that. It's just less consistent for me. So I'll take the consistent 6.6 clear. That's actually a pretty good time there. Yeah! Oh, okay. Nope. I wouldn't have made it to the goal there. Oh, and I started it out wrong. Come on. Pay attention. I really wasn't paying attention either. There we go. Get on the outside. Keep the jump going. There we go. We got it now. We got it now. Good night, Noah. I think it was a while ago that you left, but I just peeked over and saw you leaving. So, good night. Here we go. The back of you. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, an extra truck forward. Can I... Kind of. Kind of. I'm looking for that little dig in, and then I'm looking to move through here in a slightly faster way than that, but, you know. I'm also trading things up for safety. Oh, hello. Hello, missile. As long as you don't shoot me in the face on the descent, you just might have helped me a bit there. Hit. Yeah. Into the goal. 7-5, the other big RNG level thanks to the multi-missiles. Is there things ahead I can land on? There is. There is all them things that I could land on ahead. Yay. And I made it. See how much the level shakes the whole friggin' time? It messes everything up. Messes everything up. Nice to the nice. That's how I want to take that. That's my goal for coming out of there, and I finally got it right one time today. So we did the first half of the game really bad, and now the last half of the game I'm actually getting, you know, what I'm going for a bit. But hey, redemption story, right? Yeah. Go for the skip here. Just fall along the edge of this building. I call it a building because it looks like a skyscraper. Take the little pop from underneath.
There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow. Between science and superstition. And it lies between the pit of main spheres and the summit of his knowledge.
Yes!
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
I knew where you were going with that. We called the Twilight Zone. Wow, I wasn't paying anywhere near enough attention to that full. Thank God I caught it. I was listening to the Twilight Zone intro. I like that you seen the one with the guy and he breaks his glasses? That's a good one. I mean, people have, you know, done that one in parody and stuff like that, but it's actually a good one. And of course the one with William Shatner as well. People love that one. Just because it's got Bill in it. Just because we all love Bill, don't we? Okay, now go. And then I'm just gonna stop going because you can actually miss the goal. I've gone up, above, over the goal and had to come back and land it. Washing machine level. Pay very close attention. This isn't gonna survive. But I do have an option directly behind me. And going. No! I was just 0.03 of a second. Oh, off on my timing for that. Oh, this isn't good either. Who's around me? Who's... I tapped and it shook me off. Oh, washing machine level. Why do you hate me? Let me count the ways. Oh. Okay. This is awful, but okay. We're just gonna go up the side because I've never done this before. Yeah! I'm still okay. We're good. There is a way to climb in Clustertruck. You just have to, know the method. You can see me doing it on the overlay right now. There we go! Got it! Nailed it! First time!
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
It is, isn't it? Okay, up, all skill, no luck! Oh, all skill, no luck! Holy, I almost jumped into the fans right at the end there. Ugh. God, my left hand, it felt like the keys were coming off on underneath my fingers or something. And I think you're close enough now. They're embedding themselves into the wall, so I'm just gonna have to slow down and put this one in. Abandon the super fast route. I realized it was coming just a moment too late on it too. Shoot. 5 rupees! Alright, stop! No! And die. That's the backup strat, and I haven't done it in so long, I forgot where to be. Yeah. Let's do this strat instead. It isn't a backup. The one that's impressive, and that you love because, you know, it's the routing that you put into coming up with that. For sub-17 time, every time, and consistent. Oh! So, I've gotten more consistent on this level because I'm actually watching the trucks as they're coming out of the truck cannons ahead, but I am balancing that with watching, like, where I'm going. No! We're good. So there's a little bit of eyes up, eyes down kind of thing, and I'm basically just dodging the general area that it looks like the trucks are going to end up in. Yeah! Nope. Nope. Yep. We're good. 8-6. 8-6, run into the pole, and then take the jump. Oh, I'm late on that jump. It's okay, I can recover. I've done it before, I'll do it again. That's why you need to put me behind bars, because if you don't, I've done it before, I'll do it again! 8-7, we're on to the speed rail stuff. We're the last world before the last world of the game. It's kind of how I actually think of it, too, is, you know, because I'm like, ooh, oh, hello, what is this? It's too high? It's not too high, it's perfect. Oh, I got so high there. Did I get 420 points? Okay, stop with the references. And go! Off of this one, just a big fall now, land right on the... Not like that, it's good, it was how I intended to do it. And then off of this one as well, and land you and immediately run and jump, and you'll be able to catch the front leader truck, and then you got no worries all the way to the goal. And 8-9, clock tower level. It's not that fun, I know. But gears, I just associate them with like a clock tower. Ooh, Hudsucker Proxy level. That's what we'll call it. Hudsucker Proxy the level. Yeah? If you haven't seen that movie, go see that movie. Go see that movie now. That is a movie that you need to have seen. Okay? If you want to remain a part of this live stream. Okay, just stop it. Up and over it. Wait. Just for safety, in case that truck decides to get hit by things that it can't possibly get hit by. Like it did earlier. And back to hell we are. At 26 minutes coming in, too. That's perfect. As long as we can clear all of hell in 46 seconds, we can beat our new PB. Yeah! Off the level, into World 1. Now, focus spawn, just so that you can have a chance. It's not even like... Focus so that you can do this. No, focus so that you have a chance at all. You know, literally speaking, a chance in hell. You need a chance in hell. Yeah! That's the jump. That's the one jump here. I mean, they're all pretty terrifying, but that's the one jump here that if anything's gonna take it from you, it's gonna be that one. Go, go, go. The deal is to, like, come into it with some speed. Okay, that's a backup. But I backed it up, and still got out with a 19-1 on the second pass. You know, I'll take a clear. I'll take a clear. Let's just put it in. Let's just put it in here. We're good. We're good until we run into this guy. Anybody behind me? Yeah, we got some guys coming up from behind. Oh! I took a step forward and shouldn't have. You're gonna slam into those fellers. There's a path through, but I'm too late to get to it. And it didn't work out well for them either. I'm gonna jump. Yes! Oh, I played that so perfectly. Because I had to come in underneath the inordinately oversized hitbox area of the crucifixes. Okay. Yeah! No hope. Never had a chance. Level did not give me a path to goal. Could have sat there. You can just sit on these trucks as they bounce and jump, and eventually they will get to goal, and I have done that before when I've been so frustrated with taking deaths here and them not giving me a path to goal. I just said, fine, I'll just wait. I'll just wait then. This is how you want to play it? I'll just wait. And it works. It's very slow. It's very, very slow. This is a nice clear of this level. Very nice there on 9.5. 9.6 now. climbing the hill so that we can add a little bit of extra torture to the trucks that have been skewered. Ahead. Yeah. Sure. Screams of the damned. Okay. 9-7 now. This is the one. This is the one. It's really gonna kill this run. Oh, come on. It's the run killer level. Never know what you're gonna get out of any of these jumps, he says as the game gives him like a massive pop that he did not earn or deserve in any, and didn't really want either. Okay. Can I get on the back of you again? Oh, I'm gonna take that jump even blind. Oh! We're still okay. Just riding this truck to goal now. Turn a little bit to the right, please. Okay, I'll just go without you. You stay there. 9-8. 9-8. Last 2 levels of the game. Last 3 levels. Last 3 levels of the game here. 9-8. Going out to the right, coming back to the left. Ooh, going way out, coming back, pushing through. 9-9. Up the chain. Can't do this in one fell swoop. First pass. Only pass. Okay, stop. Go. Make some speed early. Oh, that's not gonna help. I just might not beat the rain of trucks. Yeah. Yeah, hi guys. How you doing? You having a good time? Okay. We got out anyway. 9-10. Back to the devil. Back to the devil. I always say hello to him, okay? We're just gonna stop and say hi! I think he's having stomach pains or something. You hear that? The grumbling? Must have had Taco Bell. Oh, here we go. Up and over. Up and over. Is GDQ sponsored by Taco Bell? Oh my god, did I just ruin things by making that criticism? I love Taco Bell. I actually do. In terms of fast food places that I can go because I'm mostly a vegetarian, Taco Bell has food for me. All the other places you have to have them make it something that doesn't really exist on the menu. Yeah! 30-38. Everything goes awful from the very beginning. 30-38. I'm okay with that. And the thing is, like, if you are, you know, eating vegetarian, whether you are a vegetarian or not, if you've decided you're gonna do some vegetarian food, don't order off menu. Go somewhere, if at all possible, that has something on the menu that is by design vegetarian, because when you order off menu and you say, give me that, but just take the beef out, take the chicken off of that, you will find that the chefs and the designers of your food have relied substantively on the meat to add flavor. So, yeah, it's very few places fast food where you can go and get something, and I appreciate Taco Bell for being there. It's something I can eat, and honestly, you know, it's good food, too. I make my own, like, beans and come here, because I know you're interested. I make my own, I don't make my own, well, I do, but I don't go, it's been a while. I got a pressure cooker now, but, you know, I buy cans of just refried beans, and when I make the refried beans, I put them in the pan, and I add, if I've got milk, it'll be milk. If not milk, water. I'll just water them down a little bit, because I want them to be thinner than they come, and then I will go to the process of putting in curry, apple cider vinegar, what am I thinking of? Cayenne for the spice, some onion powder. Basically what I do is I, you know, long ago figured out what the flavor of Taco Bell's mild sauce is, and I really like mild sauce. So I basically recreate Taco Bell's mild sauce, but I mix it into all of the beans. So it's not a sauce that you put over it or onto it. I just make it with the beans, so all of the beans have that flavor of Taco Bell mild sauce to it. So I like the Taco Bells, actually. It's really the only place I can go. Burger King doesn't have much. I used to be such a fan of the Burger King chicken patty sandwich, the one where it's just like a pressed, you know, probably beaks and feathers, whatever. It's just a pressed patty elongated thing. And man, that was my childhood, going, hanging out with my dad. You know, he was a weekend warrior dad because my parents were divorced. He'd come out and just drop gobs and gobs of money on taking me out and entertaining me and, you know, just putting in the time and, you know, being a good dad. And we would go to Burger King, and he'd get, because he was vegetarian and I wasn't, I was a kid, and he'd get like a Whopper without the meat, just like 3 patties.
Burger King Veggie Burger.
Do they have one now, Jermaine? I haven't been in ages. My dad always used to get the, have to get too, the, I think it was a Whopper, which is like top bun, middle bun, bottom bun, lettuce. I don't think that he really liked tomato as a vegetarian. It's a hard life. So like the things that were actually still on the burger was like 90% bread, 90% bun. And that's just what he did, but he took me there because he knew I liked the chicken sandwich. He'd give me the chicken sandwich and some fries and, you know, a little mayonnaise on the chicken sandwich. That chicken patty, man. And you know, in recent days, I don't know if I've tried it with the chicken patty, but I have tried to eat certain meat things that I used to be like really into, and like I'll get them near me, and I can't even put it in my mouth. Like I'm looking at it and it's just like, you know, like I'm smelling it and it's getting near my tongue and I can't. It's that disgusting to me in some certain things that I used to eat, some certain meats in particular. For a minute there, because I still, the 2 meat things that I keep around is chicken dogs, and tuna. Those are the 2 staples of meat in my house. And I decided I'd go with all beef hot dogs, and my God, the amount of like grease and fat and oil that just floods the plate when you nuke those things. And the chicken dogs don't do that, you know, because it's mostly beaks and feathers, so there's no fat in it. They just don't do that. And the greasiness of like a regular hot dog, I enjoyed it when I first got them, and then by the second pack that I bought, you know, on the second month of shopping and stuff, I can't. It just started to turn my stomach again. You get ham anywhere near me, like sliced ham and stuff like that, and, you know, I'm just like, yeah, I'll have it. And then I'm like, man up. I can't do it. Slimy pink flesh. I can't. It's not a choice. It's not like the poor animals thing. It's just like, oh, my body rejects it. It doesn't want it. Take it away. Take it away. Let's see.
Fuck it up, don't give a shit anymore. Fuck it up, flip the table, screw you all.
Read between the lines. The cold never bothered me anyway. God, that is such a powerful line at the end of that song, man. The cold never bothered me anyway. Doors slam closed. This is effing amazing, says RMAJ. Look it up on YouTube. Find it. It's so good. The full song is so good. The next line. Let's see. Shoot. Play it again for me. Get all, don't give it anymore. Did I say it? Get all, flip the table, screw you all. I don't take this anymore. Do it. It's really good. Look it up on YouTube. Alright, so Burger King Veggie Burger. Do they actually have a Burger King Veggie Burger, though, Jermaine, or the thing? Let's see. This is very true, Pro, and I agree, says Herbal Test, about the whole meat thing and whatnot. It just, you get to a point, it's not about anything anymore. You just haven't eaten it in so long. It's just you know? Like, even you get like all, you know, in deep like memories, being like, oh God. I mean, like sitting here, I could just sit here and imagine, oh God, that chicken patty. They put a little lettuce on top, you get the mayonnaise, and then and the juice of it. And I'll sit here and I'll imagine that. And I don't know, it's a coin flip, but I would guess that it's less than a coin flip. It's more like a 70-30 thing. 70% chance that I go to Burger King, order that thing, put it, you know, in my hands, smell it, and then try and move it toward my mouth, and I'll just be like, no, not gonna. Cats, do you like chicken patties? You just get to that point with it. Still a fan of tuna. Still, you best damn well put pepperoni on my pizza. It's not a crime not to put pepperoni on a pizza, but you've got to, like, put so much other good stuff on there that it works. I like myself a good BLT pizza, even without the B, which is weird, you know? Lettuce on a pizza? But it's the lettuce, the tomato, and the mayonnaise that they put on the pizza, and it's just a fat-filled delight, I suppose. But I have had one the best pizza I've ever had in my life, which was vegetarian, and this is regardless of whether it's a vegetarian pizza or non-vegetarian pizza. It is the best pizza I had in my life. Happened to be vegetarian, from a specific place that makes these giant pizzas in like Rochester Hills, Michigan, that I got. Actually, I had it while I was working as a janitor, and the teachers had gone home for the day, and they said, you can have the rest of that. And it was like a whole friggin' pizza. So, you know, for lunch, sure. And so we like reheated it, and I ate it, and I went, oh, the greatest pizza known to man. And in case you're wondering who made it, I do remember, and only because they have such a good name for this pizzeria, such a memorable name. Like, if it were just something, you know, Sal's Pizza, I'd be lost for it. But it's called Dan Good Pizza. That's what it was. And they've got multiple locations here in Michigan anyway, but the one was out in Rochester, I believe, where we got it from. But Dan Good Pizza, man, it's Dan Good. So you presume, you know, the guy whose franchise it is named Dan. Yeah, good name, right? That had like so much stuff on it that was all vegetarian, every single bit. It was like everything. It was just, you know, the works, supreme, but no meat. And I guess the cheese and I mean, it's everything. Like a pizza isn't just the toppings you throw on it. It's everything. It's the dough. It's the cheese. It's everything. And it was just the best I've ever had. Now, since it's really hard to get a pizza that's the best you ever had, yeah, just put pepperoni on there, man. I'm not that much a vegetarian. Not a heretic over. Let's see. What happened, Pawn? I've never eaten anything from Burger King, says Orglob. It's probably a good call. You know, couldn't hurt yourself by doing that. What else did I used to like? I loved Taco Bell when I was a little kid. It was one of the few things, you know, my mom tells me stories about when you're, you know, that real little kid who just, like, will only eat 3 things. Like, everybody goes through a phase as a child where they're only like, oh, I want hot dogs. I want eggs with hot dogs in them. I want Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is what I used to do with KFC. I want a breast, white meat. And I want the breast with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the corn, and that's all going in one place, okay? That's just going to turn into a soup of chicken breast meat and mashed potatoes, corn, and gravy. And that was like, you know, when I was a little kid, and then KFC decided to start, like, selling that, apparently. You know, in the past 10 years or something like that, I heard that KFC is now actually just doing that for you. So I'm not the only one, I guess. But when I was a kid, one of the things that we would do is my mom would take me to Taco Bell, and the only thing that I'd eat was the pintos and cheese. Refried beans with cheese on them, and Taco Bell's, you know, proprietary sauce. That was the only thing I'd eat. And what I would do, like, regularly, because I knew that she would do it, apparently, you know, 5-year-old me or something like that. I knew that she would do it. is we'd order the pintos and cheese. I think I got like, maybe I got 2 of them. Maybe I was so young it was just like 1 was enough. I think probably got 2 of them. But I'd open it up, you know, because they give it to you in this little foam bowl that's about that big. And you take the little plastic thing off, and I'd open it up, and the steam would come up, and I'd look at it and go, oh, there's not that much cheese on there. And then my mom would be like, all right. She'd grab it, she'd take it up and say, excuse me, could you put a little bit more cheese on here for my boy? He likes the cheese. And I get double cheese for free on my pintos and cheese. Man, I was a manipulative little kid, wasn't I?
Fun idea, look at fast food websites and critique the menu.
I don't think that's fair. I don't taste your food. I just critique the menu. You know, I can critique the menu on the shocking lack of like vegetarian options at a lot of places. Although it's gotten better. It's gotten better, hasn't it? But when you are a vegetarian, it's just like, come on, guys. Subway, eat fresh. You'd think, oh, well, there, you can build whatever sandwich you want. But it's just a bunch of bread and then this like spinach that has been sitting out warm for 6 hours. And it's not that. But it's not that long anyway. They change the stuff out. But, you know, it's warm and sometimes wilty. And, you know, they got spinach. They got iceberg. I don't believe they have romaine lettuce, which is like the staple of if you're going to be, you know, eating a lettuce. Romaine. You know, wash the poop off of it, of course. But romaine. And just you can have them throw a whole bunch of stuff on there, but you just end up with like this flat, empty, tasteless, big lump of bread with, you know, it just comes down to at that point, all right, now I'm doing something healthy. I've constructed a healthy sandwich that has no flavor to it whatsoever. Now dump a whole bunch of that fat-laden, over-salted sauce on there in order to give it some flavor, because there isn't any. So Subway had, I don't know if they have it back, but they've had off and on a vegetarian patty, and it was like, cool, something to the sandwich. Now I can order, and then they took it away, and then it was back again. It was certain locations, not certain others, and you know, when you can't go to a place where you build your own sandwich and find something on the menu that is something, you know, the Veggie Delight is what they call the one that doesn't have a patty on it, I don't believe, and it's just, it's nothing. It's like, it's a holdover of the time where being a vegetarian or a vegan or anything other than an omnivore was looked upon as, you know, you're eating so healthy that I suppose flavor doesn't really matter to you. And there's so much stuff was like available for like the things that were available for vegetarians and vegans and stuff like that you could get as like convenient food and, you know, heat it up and eat it and go kind of stuff like that was all this awful cardboard, no flavor stuff. And it was just like we all, I mean, I was around for a little bit of it. But people just accepted it because it's like, well, I'm eating vegetarian, so it's about my health, so I guess I don't get to eat anything that tastes good anymore. And that's not the truth. And thank God that the times have started to come around on it, and have been for a number of years, with the realization that, hey, meat is not the only source of flavor. And if you're a good cook, you can cook without meat and still have flavor in there. And I am a friggin' master. Master of the spices, man. Master of the spice rack. I don't even need any food. You give me water, some freeze-dried potato flakes, and a spice rack, and I will make you a cheese sauce, a chili, a curry. What do you want? You want some tomato paste, like a tomato sauce? I'll do it all for you. It's true, though. It's true. But yeah, things have gotten a lot better for the vegetarian vegan set there. People have realized that, oh, no, there are flavors that exist in nature that aren't packed into the flesh of animals.
Jesus, buon.
What? I mean, yeah, he's a great guy. I loved his works. I loved his teachings. I'm very familiar. Yeah, sure, he's cool. Hail him? What? Jesus! Jesus! Jeez! Oh, he caught a different cab. Jesus Christ. He's a good guy, that fella, Jesus Christ. He is. He is. Let's see. Subway has a tofu patty entirely devoid of seasoning, at least. Oh, you got tofu at Subway? That sounds good, too. I love good tofu. I'll even eat it just, none of the preparations, none of the fried stuff like that. It's just a nice texture to have in there, and tofu just sucks up whatever flavors you put around it. So, you gotta work with it, though. It ain't just cut and dry. What's the other one? Tempeh. Tempeh. Really weird stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like I'm on the fence of it because there's like texture and there's flavor. It's another thing where you really gotta flavor it yourself. But I don't know. I think I can just do better without tempeh. Like I can do better with other ingredients. I don't think tempeh really has much going for it. It's okay. It's fine. I can make something with flour, water, and spices. I used to be a big baker myself. I was very much into baking bread, just the magic of that whole thing. And I used to make really great bread. And in past years, it's been so long since I have baked bread that I tried to go back and do it. And even with the recipe on hand, it's hard. It's tricky. Especially just getting the rise to happen, making sure that the yeast and the temperature of the room that it's in, and just getting the rise to actually happen right, and then getting it to bake right. And there's a big art to bread, and I used to be good at it, and I ain't good at it anymore. It take a lot of practice, and I just don't want that much bread around in my house. That's the bad thing about like making bread. You just can't really do it as a single person. Maybe you get those little like half loaf pans where you can make smaller amounts of it, but it's like homemade bread, unless you have the most sterile kitchen in the world, is gonna start to mold and stuff. Even if you keep it in a bag and separate somewhere, it's gonna start to mold within a week. Probably, if you're lucky, within a week. Like you might start seeing mold on the thing within 4 or 5 days. Depending on the cleanliness of your kitchen and the cleanliness of just everything, because mold starts from spores that are in the air, and there's only so much you can do. So, like, baking a whole loaf of bread, even just one, is like, all right, I just spent, like, 4 hours, if you count the time that I waited for it to rise and then knocked it back down and waited for it to rise again and then baked it and then waited for it to cool. And, like, I just spent 4 hours working on this loaf of bread, and I might just get to eat this much of it. And by the way, there's so many just empty calories in bread when I do eat it. Like, I have it, and it just, like, immediately, I just start getting larger. And it's so nice to have it around, but it's just, you can't get through it. As a single person, anyway, you can't get through it. And I feel guilty the more. It's that weird thing where it's like, I got good bread. I might have a good piece of bread here. And it's like, eat the first slice. It's like, that's so good. Now, I have to have no more than one piece a day because I know it's so rich. And it's so packed with empty calories that just stick to my waist. And I also know that if I'm just going to have one slice a day, then half of this is going in the trash, surely. That's the conundrum of baking bread. Is this what you came to the Clustertruck live stream for?
You come here all the time. Here's one for free.
Victini, resubbing for 3 months. I'm glad that didn't come across, Victini. I don't have a filter on it. It just didn't come across via the TTS. It worked. It works, though, this time, just not all the way. So you are correct in the brokenness of it. Let's see. Spices are the bread and butter of vegans. To many people don't realize it, though. Yeah, my dad is he's been a vegetarian for ages, and he's the weirdest kind of vegetarian, because he's not a fan of like vegetables, basically. Vegetarian, and there's not a lot of like lettuce and tomato and onion and stuff. He's also got like, you know, kind of a weak stomach, or a stomach that reacts badly to a lot of different things. So there's some stuff that he just doesn't do because he knows he'll suffer for it later. But just the restriction on his diet makes him like a vegetarian who I would, you know, if I were his nutritionalist, I would say, you got to do something about this. Like, you can't be getting enough nutritional density out of what you're doing. But he does do, you know, these he left them here too. He left me a package of them because he's gone down to Florida now. Maybe he's watching. Hi, Dad. He's gone down to Florida now for a bit. He'll be back. But he left me these vegetarian patties, which are really tasty, and they, probably being processed food, have, you know, some a fair bit of like nutrients added, as well as, you know, include a lot of processed, but, you know, everything's processed by the time you get done cooking it, isn't it? Stuff in it that's good and whatnot. But yeah, his diet is restricted in so many different ways, by preference to a certain degree, as well as just to, you know, being intolerant to certain foods that are gonna give him his stomach or just gonna wreck him. I wonder if him being a vegetarian is a good thing. Like, maybe you should eat some meat just to get something else. Something else along. I mean, there are situations where that does make sense, you know. I keep the tuna and the other thing around because, you know, B12 don't come in plants very often. So just having a little bit of meat there, and meat that I particularly do enjoy or don't tolerate and stuff, like, yeah, have it in there a little bit. Don't hurt. If every meal has some meat in it, it's, you know, it's not good. It's what most people do, but it's not the best for your health. But, you know, we all do things that aren't good for our health that we enjoy. We all make those choices in our life. Like, I just enjoy doing this. Damn it. I will trade a couple of years for a lifetime of enjoying myself. Can just make some homemade biscuits instead of spare soup. Ooh, that sounds good, except biscuits are even richer than a slice of bread. But yeah, that would be a good solution to that, actually. Are we going the censored pawn, says Victini? Are we doing the censored pawn? A little bit. Halfway. Kind of halfway, you know? Where it seems appropriate. Just trying to be a little bit cleaner for GDQ while not sacrificing what we do and what we are. This is an adult community. You gotta click the, you know, I'm an adult button before you come in here. And that's how I want it. I'm not gonna, you know, pretend that we're doing something else here. But at the same time, you know, I see no reason why kids can't hang out in our adult community, even with some of the, you know, things that we say in chat and well, with some of the things we say in chat, but some of the, at least for me, from my perspective as a presenter, I talk about adult issues, but I would like to think that, that I have a way of talking about adult, like, there's no reason to look down on kids, you know? I mean, they don't know things. They don't understand things. They haven't seen the world as wide as it can be, and they don't, you know, there's a lot. They're new people, so they don't know everything. But the more that you censor them from, you know, what they could possibly know, I don't think that's very good. I concede that there are places and times and ways and things that let's not expose them to that, and let's hope that it's gone by the time they're old enough to be exposed to it. You know, there are things, but, you know, a little bit of profanity here and there gives context to it and makes it realize that it's not, like, the end-all of the world, you know? Same thing with, like, sex and kids. You know, the more taboo it is by not being talked about, but it's always there, and it's in the it's in the media, it's in the advertising, it's always in front of you, but nobody talks about it anytime that you start to, and they're, and they shy away, or they, you know, chide you for talking about it or something like that. Like, the psychological ramifications of that on a human being who then grows into a sexual entity and then has to deal with all that, and the entirety of their lives, people have been sheltering them from it, and from all of the information about it, and from, you know, the fun of it, and all that kind of stuff. It's not good for society at large. I would like to have, whether we have it today or not, a community where we can, you know, do what we do, be who we are. That is, you know, an adult community, and I'm going to leave the, you know, 18 or over sign on the door, which isn't going to keep people out and shouldn't. And if younger people come in, you know, I hope that what we're doing here is okay, is still okay. You know, it's an adult thing. Kids walked in on it. We're going to keep doing our thing because regardless of who's in the room, hopefully what we're doing is okay. Right? Like, if it's not something that you wouldn't, you know, do when there was, I don't know. It's just, that's what I'm going for in terms of this community. That's what I'd like to see here. Having no possibility of getting B12 out of food anyway, I could care less about the B12 content in food, says Zorbaltos. Do you get the shots? What do you do? Don't we need B12 to live at a certain amount? Or take pills. That's the other thing. You get B12. God, the nutritional supplements too? Oh my God, how overpriced are they? Do not buy nutritional supplements in the stores. I mean, be careful wherever you buy them, because nutritional supplements is just a market full of people putting, you know, rat poison powder in with baked potato seeds and just, you know, saying, here you go, B12 supplement. You know, be careful where you get it from. Don't get the cheapest stuff you can get, but good God. Walk into like a Rite Aid, a CVS, a drugstore, and look at the prices on nutritional supplements, and then go online and look at what they are, because they're very basic chemicals that exist plentifully in nature, and look at what they are, and it's just like the markup, because people think of them as nutritional supplements. Yes, this tiny bottle of 100 capsules clearly worth $38. Yeah, it's $5 online. From a reputable source. Be careful. Be careful. Especially if you're getting fish oil tablets. Be careful with that. Sometimes there's more mercury in it than there is fish oil. I get the shots, yes, as herbal test. That's a good thing, too. You know, getting those B12 shots. I've had them before. I didn't feel anything. But I know that it can be a, you know, good mood enhancer. When you've been low on B12 and then somebody gives you a B12 shot, you know, your body gets to breathe again. You need everything to live, Pawn, says RMAJ. Well, do we need outro music and goodbyes to live? Because we've come to the end of this live stream. I'm just going to wrap up the splits there, make sure they saved. We've come to the end of this live stream. Thank you for joining me on Ronan Pawn's culinary exploration of what it's like to be a dustbin in Shaftesbury while vegetarian with hooligans and ruffians. Pawn, please, I just sewed up, says it's secret everybody. Oh, well, you should have got here sooner. Where were you? Out flirting with young boys? Pawn. Oh, thank you, Zorglob. It was a damn good stream, wasn't it? Oh, I'd love to get me some damn good pizza. Oh, there's so much snow out. I can't. I'm gonna have to actually make and eat food. I have to eat all of the food that I've got in my house that I went and bought and that would go bad if I didn't eat it, instead of paying extra money to have it.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Your timing, though. That timing, though. I am the Ronin Pawn, and that was Clustertruck Noability in 30 minutes or less. Twice, and then the last one was just a little bit over 30 minutes. Good. We're shooting the way that I want to be shooting. Everything went wrong, I still put in a 30-minute, 20-second time or something around there. Excellent. Exactly what I'm looking for in preparation for the GDQ submission. I hope to see you back here this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern for another live stream of the Ronin Pawn channel. I am the Ronin Pawn. Thank you all. Pawn out. Pawn out? Pawn out.
Singing. La, 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 la.